Good morning, good afternoon.
Yo, yo,
What's up, Klaus?
what's going on?
Nah, shit.
Uh,
Drinking a little bit, trying to make some money.
feel that.
What you been on?
Right now, nothing for real. I just let my girl
You
out, so I'm just chilling right now.
said you let your what out?
I let my girl out there, she just left.
Mm, hell yeah. Had to lay that dick down, huh?
Type shit, bro, so I'm chilling.
Hell yeah. The vibes for sure. Need to buy more of this shit you got going on.
I'm trying to find
Are you
something.
are you live right now?
Yeah, but there's no one in it, so you're good.
Okay, okay. I'm looking at Doggy, bro. Doggy's down like a bitch.
Let me see what's going on.
Doggy's at 2 mil right now.
Yeah.
It just hit five. And
Oh,
then
damn.
DJT, its highest all-time high is like 5M and it's at 1.7 and it's pumping right now. So those are the two I'm looking at
Okay, okay.
for a quick little buck.
Yeah, this might be a play, the doggy one you were saying.
Yeah, for sure. I'm about to buy more actually. Right now it's at 2 mil. I already got a bag in. Drop down a little bit more. I'm buying you, bitch.
Yeah, bro, it's like staying at 2.1. Fuck.
Yeah, it's weird. You moving slow.
Yeah, like, it literally hasn't moved. Like, it's like throttled. Shit's
hmm
weird.
It's like the 2.1 is like it's like a big. Yeah, here it goes. Yeah, I'm about to fucking.
I mean, I guess it's a buy, bro, but like, I don't know. I haven't been, I haven't been watching it, bro, so I don't know. Whenever
EJT going up. Yup. Keep spiking, bitch.
whenever we start taking this thing, we won't take it
Give
till
me
start
that
going to the
money.
gym.
Give me that money on.
I don't know. That's a dad question.
What percents do you usually look for? Do you like what determines like a big long hold or like a just quick little like 10-30%?
Team,
Say that again?
the team behind it, pretty much.
Okay, so like you just go to like the website and verify the profile and shit.
Yeah, basically it would be the team, or if the narrative is that strong, like let's say with these elections that's coming up, pretty much any Trump coin, any Biden coin, pretty much any of them are gonna pump. So because the narrative is gonna be that strong at that moment, right? Right now they're not gonna do no pumping, but
Cause
come
there ain't nothing going on
yeah,
type
come
shit.
November
But
though,
yeah. Are you
it's
holding any election bags or are you just wait? You
right
just
now,
making
bro.
quick
My bag is
plays?
so small, dog, that like I only have 5 SOL, bro. That's not much. If I had something like 100 SOL, I'd probably put like 10 here, 10 there, 50 there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to rack it up as much as I can before fucking Solana goes crazy.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a move right there.
Yes, sir. You seen Bobby? Seen that one?
Yeah, I've been on Bobby.
Yeah, it's taking a little dip, bro. I feel like that 300K area would have been so good to buy.
Let me try to. You trying to send me the coin address? I can't find it
Yeah, I
right
got you.
now.
I got you. Boom.
Good looking. There we go. Yeah, that would be a nice buy.
That would have been so nice. Quick too, bro. You would have had your returns back ASAP.
Already.
Yeah. I don't know. Land Wolf was just that like shit 40 mil. What is it? Yesterday. That shit's at 20
Really?
mil right now. That might
Damn.
be a play, bro.
Land mill?
Land Wolf.
Land
Altogether,
wolf.
yeah, altogether. It's there's a really good team behind this one, so this one would be like a swing trade probably, more than likely. It'd be like hold it for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
But I just kept
Mess it
telling
up.
myself like 20 mils too much, 19 mil, 17 mil was too much. Like I don't know what a good entry is for me on this one. Probably like 10 or 11 mil, but I don't see it going down.
What did this one hit? This wick hit like 15. I'm
Yeah,
tripping.
that one. I could have got in there, bro. I folded big time. I was like, oh, I need a better entry. That's my biggest thing is like I keep chasing these good entries, bro, and half the time I don't get them.
That's okay though, because hey, it's better to be patient than to rush the bag. That's how you lose. I just lost hella money because I was just rushing shit. I
Nah,
ain't even going fake.
you definitely right, bro. Damn, yo, talking about Land Wolf, that shit just had a stupid drop. It just
Yeah, I
dropped
seen it.
from 20 to 18.
17. Damn, now, yeah. Nice low. I got my bags in fucking Doggy and DJT right now. I'm just waiting for them to go up. I'm
DJT,
probably,
that's the Donald Trump one that just came out.
yeah.
Hell yeah,
I'm chasing probably like a 20%, I ain't gonna lie, on each. I
that's
got
solid.
Doggy, I got a whole Solana in that bitch. I ain't even going fake. I'm trying to see that bitch
Doggy,
pump.
which one? Oh, that's this one though. You just sent me, huh? Let me see.
Yeah, that bitch. I'm trying to see that bitch pump. I ain't gonna lie.
I was looking at the wrong monitor, but I gotta stop doing that. I ain't even gonna hold this play against myself. I might buy into Land Wolf at this price.
You know, looking at the history, guaranteed to go fucking up.
I mean, yeah, it's not a terrible price for it. I don't think. I just want to see where
Fuck,
the bottom is because you never buy, like a downsending trend.
man. Yeah, you want to get the lowest you can.
Yeah, so you just let that shit finish, let it consolidate a little bit. That's your entry.
Yeah, so the last all-time high, or at least in the 15
Yo,
second chart, is
how the fuck are
100%.
we planning out what time, bro? We're gonna go to the gym.
It's Bobby
It's like
looking like Bobby dropped in
bro,
his
that's
in a
you, bro. You know
range.
me. I only go to school 2 days a week from 6:30 to 9:30 p.m. Dog.
Come on, doggy.
It's not really much. That's up to you, really. You're the one always out.
Need this bag.
Renee too, right? Man, fuck Renee, bro. I don't know about Renee. I'll give him his shit and that's it.
Nigga,
Work
did
out himself.
Renee fucking
Just because he bought it don't mean he gotta work out with us, bro. That nigga is the most flaky person ever, bro. If we wait for him, we'll never work out.
nah, fuck
Yeah, hell
that.
no.
Alright, what about you? I heard he wants to work out too.
We'll see about him too, bro. Why don't we worry about us, dog?
I already said less. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, I'm trying
Nigga,
to figure
fuck
out
them, bro.
everything, bro.
Shit.
Alright, just us chilling.
Yeah.
But
Damn.
so
DIG
tomorrow we're
dropped
just gonna do
and it's
some
going
basic bets
up.
afterwards. Just
Bro,
Should have
that
bought
or
in right
tell us, dog.
there.
I don't know.
alright, say less. Tomorrow you got school?
Yes.
Alright, so before 6 we go work out.
Yeah.
Alright, say less. I'll be here at like 4.
Alright.
Alright, good deal. Good deal, son. Yeah. We're gonna be a big boy. Damn. I've been waiting for that shit. Come on. Come on. Good night, bro.
Night. 17 mil, bro. It's still going down. We like this. This type of shit I like.
The type of shit you like, huh?
Just not when I'm in it, though. Shit.
I ain't even in it yet. I don't even got no more money to spend. I got point 0.3. I might as well. Shit.
Hey,
What is
point
that?
three, bro. That's some bread, dog. That's like what, 30, $40?
That ain't no bread.
Hey, you could easily make a soul off that.
See,
Easily.
I'm trying to make a band a day, brother. I'm trying to make 10 souls a day. That's the
Damn.
goal.
That's wild, bro. I'm trying to get there too. Shit, I've been slow climbing, bro. I started with one soul. I'm at five. But
Yeah,
it's been a mission though, bro.
I started with point 0.3 earlier today. I got like 1.5. I just lost 1.3. So all my hard work today is just going off of one little retarded drunk play.
Shit be
But
happening.
it's
What happened?
okay.
It rugged.
Um, so it was looking very promising. So it dipped. I put 100% slippage, probably like point 0.3 Solana. And then as soon as my order went through, the dev sold and it crashed.
Damn.
Lost all my money. Yeah. You can't you can't change it. You just gotta fix it, you know?
Type shit. That's a good mentality.
It's the only way to make money. Have a good mentality. Can't come in the market thinking you're gonna win everything.
Or thinking you missed out on everything.
Yeah, that too.
That's my big thing, bro. Is I be thinking I missed out too much. When there's still like another 5x left on like. I
Yeah.
just be like, too late.
See, that is too, but it's also so risky because you don't know there's another 5x, you know? Like
That's
it's
the
just
thing.
like you think, oh, that's the top, it's gonna drop. And then you just watch it keep going, and you're like, okay, well that's the top. No, it's you know what I mean? It just keeps going.
That shit's never ending
It's
though. Oh
I
look, 16
swear.
M's, bro. Where do you think this thing's gonna stop at?
I don't know, but I'm gonna just keep watching. 'Cause
I'm going, bro. I might
them,
go in big, bro. I might go in like point 0.5 or something, just cause like this is a good token. I know it is. Like they got people behind it type shit.
hell yeah.
Damn, bro.
0.6. I'm probably gonna go for 0.5. I'll go for 1.5. I meant 15. Goddamn. Can't even fucking talk.
0.15. No, I hear you.
15. That bitch is at 17.
Damn, bro. Some
I'm
some some
down
people are starting to scoop
13
it
and
up.
7% right now.
Damn. Some people are starting to like actually buy it. Like someone just bought 50 soul worth. Someone just bought 18 a little second ago. They're starting to scoop up that dip.
Bro, put 7 bands in this shit.
Yeah, why you saw the 50 soul?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I looked
bro.
at the
Look, someone
transaction.
just put 40. 5.4 bands. Let me see if it's
Damn.
the same guy. Let me click his shit. Transfers.
I need that guy to go buy my other fucking trades.
Nah, he be buying hella shit. Joe Biden. He be buying all type of shit. It ain't even like.
A support line right here. So that means that's just gonna bang. Come on, bang, bitch. A support line.
That's the support line right there. That's 17.
I was talking about DJT.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's definitely not the support line for Wolf.
I don't think so.
You're probably like, what the fuck is
Yeah,
he
I was
talking
like,
about?
I don't know.
Nah, yeah. This bitch got a bang. Yeah, I'm too late. I should have just bought when you bought 16.
I feel like I had to, bro.
Already up fucking what? Like 8%?
Nah, seven something. But the thing is, bro, is I don't think this is the bottom, dog. I'm gonna have to rebuy.
I'm gonna be here waiting. I'm gonna be on this bitch all night trying to flip my shit.
Damn, bro, I really gotta think about that one.
Oh shit. I'm gonna have to hit a dab
Oh hell yeah, I'll hit one with you.
and fucking minimize this tab so I can just chill from the fucking charts. Dude, I've been looking at charts all day. I'm addicted, bro. I literally got on this shit 2 days ago. I started meme coin day trading.
Nah, two
And I'm
days ago.
fucking addicted, yes.
Yeah, you gonna be addicted for a minute, boy. I tell you that one.
Well,
Bro,
like
cause
I've been
when
trading for a minute, like long term, like not even like day trading for real at all, like a week trading type shit on like Coinbase, and then me and my homie were like, fuck it, we're just gonna full send this shit. Like we have nothing to lose. What's 5 racks? I'll make 5 racks in 4 weeks if I can. Instead of duplicating that 5 racks to 100 bands, the 100 bands will take 2 years to make. You feel me?
yeah,
So the
type
risk
shit.
reward is just way too good.
And to be
You
honest,
know,
bro, it only takes that one dub, bro. That one like 6,000, 10,000%, dog. That's all it
and
takes.
all it takes is one time just to hold and go to bed. You wake up and you're up
Boom,
dog
nigga,
shit
a millionaire,
from
dog.
from dreaming about shit.
From
That's
dreaming. Yeah, bro.
what I'm
That's why I want
saying.
to put some real bread in this shit. I just don't got that capital, bro. That's fucked. But it's also good that I don't, cause imagine if I did and I just went all in on some shit.
Yeah, that's what. See, like I got way more money than I have in this bitch, but I'm just trying to learn and capitalize off of it. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to go all in head first right now because I don't even like I know like some shit, but I don't have no strategy. You know what I mean? I know what support lines are. I know what resist. I know all that good shit. I don't know what no strategy though. I don't got a single strategy. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm probably gonna end up fucking getting a tutor or some shit, bro.
Oh shit, hold
Pay
up.
a quick little 200-300 bucks, get somebody to teach me everything.
Hey, if I was you,
Be-
be real careful on who you do that with.
Yeah,
I ain't never
that
done
is
some
an
shit like that, but my boy got scammed trying to pay for like a coach essentially for forex. You know, forex trading.
yeah.
He got scammed, bro. Some dude scammed the fuck out of him on that. I never
Yeah,
got
I'm
into
hoping.
forex,
I haven't either. I haven't got even anything but crypto for real.
but I mean, bro, it sounds like you're pretty smart, bro. Like all you gotta do is really put in the time and you'll get there.
No, for
And
sure,
that'll be
bro.
what it
And
is.
I'm so committed to this shit, bro. You know, I'll be working 70-hour weeks, 80-hour weeks at work, bro, just because I'm trying to make some money. I could sit on my ass and make 10 times the amount of money doing this.
Hey,
That's a
bro.
no-brainer. What the fuck?
Hey, for us, dog, for us, like men, really, we got stocks, right? Girls, they got their bodies, right? So, I mean, at least like nowadays, like they got OnlyFans, they got their Instagram that they social media.
They don't gotta do nothing for
They
their
don't gotta
money.
do shit, and us, we gotta still like learn, but like the ones that really like made it out are really just doing this type of shit. like stock
I swear.
trading, nothing. They're just
Swear.
home. They be online for an hour, do some trades, hop off.
Make fucking 20K and then not touch the fucking pixels all day and just go live life. Not worried about
Alright,
nothing because they just made somebody's whole salary in a fucking 10 seconds.
let me try this thing. You got a what is that? A bong or a dab?
Dab.
Oh hell yeah, I'm about to hit. I'm about to get a dab.
Yup, I got that big daddy rig, you feel me?
Nah, I got the little nectar collector, bro. This should be coming in clutch.
Yeah, I used to have one. I liked it, but it always clogged up. So I had to like take it apart and
Yeah, yeah.
it would be reclaimed really, but
Mhm.
the reclaimed dabs they hit way harder, but they just taste nasty.
But they
They
smack though.
dude, they smack. They get you 100 times higher.
Bro, I had a pheno that for a little bit.
Where are you from?
Miami.
Miami. Oh, so you know Birdman and all them?
Who?
Birdman, Lil Wayne, Cash Money,
I don't know him, but
Young Boy. So I'm signed to Birdman, Cash Money Records, and they flew me out to Miami like 3 times. And I was at the Hit Factory studio over by the beach.
yeah.
I was over there. We were by the m- the castle on the beach. It's Scarface movie, the
Oh,
Versace
the
Castle,
Versace
Versace
mansion.
Mansion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there. Yeah, that shit's cool. I ain't gonna lie, Miami's a vibe.
It's
So
alright.
are you in Miami off trading or you gotta like you was born there type shit?
Yeah, I'm Cuban, bro. I was born here.
Oh yeah, that's fire.
Yeah, nah, I was definitely born here, like probably third generation.
Hell yeah,
It's
that's
like,
hard,
it's
bro.
like,
I'm trying to come. Hey, bro, when we're up dog shit together, bro, we gonna get a yacht in Miami. We gonna be
hey, bro.
turned.
I've been here my whole life. I still haven't had the Miami like quote unquote experience. So
Hey,
I'm
that's what
trying to
we
do it
working
someday.
for. That's what we doing right now.
Yeah.
Who else is in this call right now trying to work their ass off, make some plays?
I think I know
If
Duck is probably hopped off, and I don't know who I is. I don't know who the fuck that is.
I'm Flip Daddy, that's my roommate. He ain't even. Oh, I'm up 40% right now on DJT. Should I sell?
Wait, let me see. DJT.
Here, I'll send you the coin address on open chat, live chat.
DJT. Is it Trump coin?
Yeah,
The one that's at 397 mil?
the market cap right now is 2.4 mil.
Oh yeah, I'm on the wrong one. I think I'm on a fucking on a
It
bot.
just hit its all-time high. Well, not all-time high, but like
Yeah,
this
2.14. Yeah, I
range.
see it. Oh
Yeah,
shit.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to, cause this trade will make up for my doggy trade. No, I need to hold my doggy. I
I ain't
ain't
even
gonna
gonna
lie.
hold you, bro. This
34%,
this is
35%.
it's not even retracing yet. Like it hasn't tested down. Like it's still pumping. So
Still
I mean,
pumping.
yeah. So it's up to you. Like if it was me, I'd probably hold it just until like I see some type of pullback. Back at least
Okay.
back into the previous all time high, like there.
I'm picking up what you putting down.
Yes, sir. Because if
If
there's
it
no
goes,
upside,
if it goes to 2 point, if it goes to 2, I'm selling.
say less. Let me see something. Because theoretically, this is that's the wedge.
Nah, if it goes to 1.7, I'll sell. I'll still be up. But it could easily just retrace and boom, like it just did. Look.
Yeah, yeah, you still got hella upside.
Holy shit. I'm up
There you
80%.
go. Just wait.
Okay, now I'm down again.
Yeah, the
Ain't
volatility
that
is
crazy
wild,
how
man.
fast that shit works though?
Yeah, it's
I
wild.
just lost a whole 60% in the matter of fucking milliseconds.
Type shit.
How do people buy that quick and sell that quick though? And then it
Medbots,
just
bro. Medbots.
like I was using a Telegram bot, but that shit was ass. Like it just kept buffering and shit. It was just not it,
Which
bro.
one were you using?
Trojan bot.
Nah, nah. Yeah, that's why. There's too many people on that one.
Yeah, that shit was ass. But I
I
also
don't.
learned from this dude that you can set up a bot that traces high
Wallets.
profitable traders' wallets,
Yeah,
and you can basically mimic them.
it's just a Telegram bot. It's the same type of shit. Copy traders. The the Telegram one, bro, I wouldn't do copy trading like that because it copies whatever trade they do. So if they do one that is like risky and you kind of didn't want to go in it, it's gonna go in for you. You get me? What I like to
Yeah.
do is I like to have a Telegram wallet tracker so I can get notified when someone like buys something, and then I can do my own research and buy in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. So you have control of it other than
Yeah.
just a fucking robot that you can't even talk to.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah,
What I use is
that makes total sense.
I use a Pepe Boost. It's a
Okay.
Telegram bot. It's like Trojan, but it's faster. I would say.
Damn. You see this right now?
Yeah, bro. 2.4, 2.5.
It didn't even drop to 1.9 like I said.
I told you, bro. There's very little downside right now. It's just pumping.
Holy shit. Huh. I'm not even up that much. I'm up 2 Solana right. Point 0.2 Solana I meant, my bad.
Hey,
2
that's
Solana would have been turned. That's a
yeah,
whole day's of work.
for real.
I needed this play. I'm about to sell.
Yeah, 3 mil's a good area to sell because it's creeping up to the 3.3 mil where it pretty much was.
Yeah, I sold at fucking 2.7, bro. That shit took a second. That's
Yeah,
fucked. It's okay. I still made profit.
a bag is a bag.
Bag is a bag. I'm about to hold this doggy. I got. Damn. Wait, I came up a quick off of that.
What the doggy one?
I got 3 Solana right now somehow.
What? Three?
Yeah.
Off what? Damn, daddy. The Andrew Tate one went down stupid.
Yeah, I don't fuck with no Andrew Tate ones. I don't even gonna lie. Like, I fuck with Andrew Tate, but not the damn coins, bro. Cause them motherfuckers are straight pump and dumps, bro.
For
Straight
real.
scams.
For real. Because
Like
everybody else seems
these
to
ones
want
that
to fuck
were
with it.
like the ones we're looking at right now, like this Wolfland or whatever,
Yeah.
Land Wolf, and like this Trump one and the doggy. Like these are the ones I like to get in because there's no dev controlling it. You know what I mean? All
Yeah.
the dev has to do is see 3 candlesticks, 3 green ones, sell, and then all your money's gone. You know what I mean?
Type
This
shit.
don't got no dev controlling anything. This is a whole bunch. This is community driven. So it's like normal crypto, like I'm used to looking at the damn
Yeah.
chart. Not no damn. I have to learn new what devs are doing and I have to go check the bubble sheets and make sure that there's not one person holding it all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. There's a lot of like you gotta do a lot of fucking tests and like make sure you're not gonna get
Yeah.
finessed.
Like the homie showed me. I don't even remember who it was, but he showed me this like rug check too. I just paste the CA in there and it tells me if it's has a good or bad chance of getting rugged or not, and like if there's what is it like LAs or
The
let me check
LP.
real quick.
It essentially
Yeah,
like it
LPs.
gives you the like red flags.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
tells
that's
me if it's good or bad instantly, so I
imagine if
know.
we had something like that for these hoes, bro. It'd be wild.
Yeah. Or if they just walked around with like a body count on their forehead or something, you just instantly
Nah,
know
that
they
would be
trouble.
wild, bro.
Imagine if they had that for us though.
It wouldn't really matter though. I feel like girls will want to fuck the guy with the highest counts.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, yeah, 'cause they be
Oh
sluts.
no, bro.
They want to get slutted out, bro.
That's how it be.
They ain't no good girls.
Uh,
That's funny. I'm down 14% on doggy, but I'm holding strong. And I'm
hey,
about to just look for another play and forget about this shit.
yeah, doggy. I'm thinking about getting into doggy shit. The
Yeah,
way
it's
it's
really low right now.
yeah, the way it's
And I ain't
dropping.
gonna lie, bro. I heard so much hype about it, bro.
For real?
Like I'm on like 3 different like meme coin announcements, like just like fucking 20K people in them. And then whenever they think one's just gonna go like fucking 4KX type shit, they post it in there. And Doggy's one of them. They're all sitting here saying that it's gonna be the next whiff if it hits a certain amount of market cap, this that. So I ain't gonna lie, I might sleep on that shit. I only got how much in here? Okay, I got 100 in here. I'm not gonna sleep on it. Fuck that.
You said
Fuck that.
maybe not now.
Yeah, never mind.
Let's
If
see.
it was like 30, $40, I wouldn't have cared, but it's almost half my portfolio. I'm cool. Is portfolio like, is that a bad term to use?
Portfolio? Nah,
Cause like, nah,
You
listen,
could just
cause
say
like when
wallet.
I'm talking about, yeah, okay, wallet's better because portfolio means like the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah,
Yeah. Now you say
just
in
wallet.
this wallet, cause you don't want to let no one know what you really got too, though. So you really just be like, oh, in this wallet I got this. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. What? So like, is it not safe to like screen share?
No, you could definitely screen share. Just you know
And a
what a private
motherfucker like
you know what a
a
private key
motherfucking
is?
yeah, I got my private key.
Yeah, that's the only thing you can't share. I mean, as long as you don't show that on stream, bro, or like whatever, you straight.
So if somebody has like my like wallet ID, they can't just fucking scam me or some
No, they
crazy
could just
shit.
copy trade you, but like you would have to be a famous
Yeah,
type
they
person.
they'll have a fun time losing.
Yeah, yeah, no, you're good. You would have to be like a famous type person for that to really like play like an effect on you. You know what I mean?
And how would it affect you? Could a motherfucker just like as soon as
Say
you do a trade, they could just shit on your trade type
yeah,
shit? Buy.
let's say people are used to like going in right after you, and they're used to selling quick because I guess like I don't know, you suck as a trader, right? This is just theory. So what happens is when you buy into something, it'll pump initially, but then after like a couple seconds, it'll start dropping hella fast.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, I see
So
what
it
you're
kind of
saying.
just messes up his entry. Like it kind of
Fuck yeah,
messes
it
up.
does. Yeah, because if you buying something at a certain price and a motherfucker just bumps it up and then he sells it all, then the price is going lower than it was, and then you're getting shit on.
Exactly, bro. And it triggers different momentum shifts because that's all charts are, bro. Is like the hype versus like like the stagnation of things, right? So what happens is when the big ass person buys, the fucking hype goes crazy for like a little bit because it's not it's it's just like a single buy. Nigga probably does like a whole bunch throughout the day. So whenever
Yeah.
a single buy goes up, a bunch of people buying after him. He sells, the chart fucking dumps, bro. And for everyone else, it sucks. What?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, fuck with this Discord, bro. I'm learning so much. I learned so much, bro.
What?
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I could run a bag up.
What do you need? What do you need? Okay, don't just
I
take
should
my
have
whole phone.
bought.
Is it a Type C or an iPhone? iPhone. I don't have an iPhone. I
He,
got rid of all mine. There's there's none in here. Check. Don't take it. Shit. I don't know, bro. I feel like shit's kind of dead right now. Unless something's about to drop. I don't think nothing's gonna happen.
yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, you got perfect entry. I
Yeah,
missed it. That little 16, 17
yeah, but
on Land Wolf.
yeah, I might have to sleep on it. Though is the problem.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. If you sound like you know what you're talking about with this one, so I'll if I bought right there and you said sleep on it, I would sleep on it. I ain't gonna lie. Cause that just look at the history on it. It has no reason for it to go down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the only thing that I'm tweaking about is look at the buyers. How's the price so high? But look at the buyers.
If it is, it probably be there. I don't know.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I would not. I would not. Let me look into this. That don't look right at all. Or am I tripping?
What? What are we looking at?
There's only 30 buyers, but there's a
On
22 million market cap.
Manwolf?
Yeah, that's what it says for me.
Are you on the last 5 minute?
I'm on 15 seconds.
Nah, look. Boom.
Here,
Let's
let me
see.
show you my. Yeah, I'm on the last 5 minute. Okay, never mind. I'm tripping then. That's what it goes for in the last 5 minute. All right, you learn something new every day. I didn't know you could click
So I
between
don't
them.
have. I told you I don't have the cable.
What are we looking at? Trade talk. King Hill.
Okay. Right now, looking at jack shit, nothing. There was a big ass token drop today. Uh, I only caught like 120% on it, which isn't
There's a
shit.
dev. I don't like that.
Was
You said what, bro? My bad.
I was but I'm gonna send you.
Okay.
I got into this coin earlier. I made like a cool 120%, which isn't really shit, cause it fucking shot, bro, like a rocket.
120%. I haven't even had one of them yet.
Yeah, but this thing went nuts, bro.
What's my highest percentage? My highest percentage is 50%, and that's what I just did now with DJT.
Oh, bro, you could easily beat that.
So, oh, my percentage, my shit's bad. I ain't gonna lie. I lost some bread today. I
Damn.
have my lowest. I have two trades today that are they're only point 0.1 Solana, but they're negative 90%. And then I got a 60, 30, 20, 20, 19, and then a whole bunch of like 50s and 20s.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta just get the bag out. You see what I'm saying? Like instead of thinking it's gonna like flip, sometimes you just gotta call it. Like at that
Yeah,
thirty
take that.
percent mark, 25%,
Yeah.
I'm usually like fuck it
Hey, because it's always better safe than sorry.
type shit, bro.
Always.
And the ones that don't like, some do end up running, bro, but like you're gonna end up losing like a lot if you're trying to like hold bags that already dropped a certain amount. Because a lot of
Yeah.
the times coins die, bro. That sucks. Like
Oh yeah, I've seen that hella.
yeah,
You cannot hold a coin unless like it's like been a thing for a minute.
type.
I ain't gonna lie, I might just sell this doggy, bro. This shit's down as fuck. I can just flip it on something else.
Yeah, I think you should at least wait. I mean, it kind of sucks, but if it hits that 1 mil and bounces, it might have a shot to go back up to at least 1.7, maybe even 2.2. So we don't know.
I bought in at where did I buy in at? I bought in at 2.6.
Damn, yeah, that wasn't a good entry. What is it?
Yeah, no, it was not a good
Still up.
entry. But
Could
it
have
was
sold that
pumping.
for. You could have sold that for. You sold
Um,
2.6 before the pump or after?
it was after.
Oh,
I thought it was gonna pump again.
yeah. When I'm thinking about entering something like for the repump, bro, I gotta be in the Telegram. I gotta make sure the team is actively pushing shit like as I'm buying. Cause if they're not, bro, momentum. Yo, and a big thing is Twitter Spaces. A lot of people drop coins and they do a Twitter Space, and as long as that person's live, that coin is not gonna drop. They're gonna keep going, bro. Twitter Spaces is like the main thing for crypto. I don't know what it is. I
Twitter
low key.
Spaces. I'll be on Twitter, but I just like follow hella people that like talk about like big coins. Twitter Spaces.
Yeah, it's like it pretty much is just like a video, like a group call on
Oh,
Twitter.
like what you were on earlier. I was watching your live stream
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
when they were supposed to drop that meme coin, but they just kept fucking yapping.
Bro, they did it though, bro. That's the one I just sent you in live calls or live chat. Bro, they dropped it like random as fuck, and it shot up to at its peak 360 something million.
What was it?
Bro, it's called NGMI. NGMI. This shit went crazy. How do you
Okay, I see it right here.
understand
Yeah.
the coin means? How to buy
Tripping. Dev never sold.
Nah, nah, Dev's not gonna sell. Yeah, I don't know. I might want to buy in again, bro, because I think it's gonna pump to 300 mil again, bro. I really do. or at least 250 area. But it's just
Yeah,
so much
Wolf's
money, bro.
fire, bro. Wolf's fire. There's nobody holding a big bag of it. Everyone has like the same amount.
Yeah.
You're gonna go crazy on that. Damn, I should have bought in on that shit.
It's alright, bro. You'll get a next play though. There's always
Next
other
play.
plays.
You dig. Next play. Um, let me start looking for another play.
You know what the main thing is, bro? Rather than getting someone to teach you how to like trade, because at the end of the day, meme coins, bro, you can't really use like too much, indicators and shit like that. What you should do, bro, is get into those private like call groups where they give you like good coins to buy. Like there a bunch of YouTubers have them, but like there's maybe a website or I haven't looked it up, but I bet there's like reviews of them. If you get into a good alpha channel, that's what they're called. You'll probably get make some money. I don't like going into alpha channels, bro, because like they require you to pay, bro. And most of the time, dog, unless you find someone that's really good, like I don't think it's worth it because I can make my own calls, or at least I try to.
Bro, I don't know what the fuck just happened. I listened to you, but this thing just popped up and it said earlier I made like a line a buy dip line, and it just activated.
Oh damn!
But I deleted it earlier, so that's why I don't understand. It wasn't even there on my chart or nothing. It just happened.
Fuck, bro. So
So I
is
don't
it
know
a
why.
buy order? Is it a buy or sell?
It's a buy.
Oh damn! What'd you buy?
I bought more doggy.
Oh no!
Yeah.
At 800K, bro.
Yeah. I got 1.1 Solana in that bitch now. That's fucked up. I ain't gonna lie.
It's a little fucked up. They put you in, dog. Well, at least it's kind of the bottom. I think.
Hopefully, we don't know that yet.
We dope, bro. We dope. It could be
How
the
many
bottom.
buyers in the past hour?
Not much. Actually,
No.
300. Nah, there's a lot of buyers, bro. More buyers than sellers in the last 5 minutes.
Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm gonna find another play and put this out my brain so when I come back to it, I'm up dog shit.
Type shit.
That's what we
I
on.
might hit the entry right here, bro, at 800. That might be it, bro.
Yeah.
Shit.
It looks like it's just wicking on each other right here.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie, bro. This play scares me, dog, because why the fuck did it drop so much? You get
A
me?
very good question.
Yeah. Like, that's more than just a retracement, bro. That's a dump.
That's a whole dog.
That's a
One
whole
from
dump. That's not a retracement. Unless it's getting ready to fucking shoot up to 10 mil.
Well, that's a good possibility. All the whales just sold, so
Yeah, people
there'd
making
be
money
no
right
reason
now.
not to buy right now. Everyone, I mean, shit, there's still hell of liquidity and fucking volume, so that'd be a good coin to pump again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it definitely would be a good coin to pump. Let me see. I just got a notification for what?
So if the whales do go back to it, yeah, that's fucking insane. But if they don't, I'm getting shit on. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, if they do, bro, you'll be swimming, dog. But
Oh, dude, if I do, I'll be up fat Solana.
yo,
I'll be up a cool like point 0.5 Solana.
look up
I got a
Philly
whole.
the plug. It's a new coin just dropped. I just got an alert for it. Philly the
I'm not.
plug.
Oh, Philly. Yep. 8 minutes ago, up 30%.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm gonna wait
I'm
till it
on
hits.
30 minutes.
Don't definitely don't buy in yet. Wait till it hits 100K. If it drops down to like, let's say 60K area, that'd probably be a good buy.
You thinking the support levels right here on like this long red wick right here by like 61? And then this 56 little solid. I think
Nah,
that's like around
so with
the
this, since it's so new and it hasn't really established any support or resistance, bro, it's mainly like psychological levels with like humans. So like people usually sell off before it hits 100K. People usually scoop it up before it hits 50K. You get me?
yeah.
So that's why it's
It's,
struggling to hit that 100K right now. It wicked up twice, a third time, wicked back down.
yeah. Motherfuckers are seeing it hit 100, then they just selling.
They're like, oh, it's maybe
Right
done.
here,
Yeah,
selling.
yeah, yeah.
It's gonna drop.
Didn't even let it hit 100. There we go.
Oh yeah.
There we go. So yeah, the
That's
buyers.
healthy though.
Yeah.
That means it'll stick.
I mean, look at the buyers, bro. Like we have triple the buyers versus sellers right now. So it should.
Yep, here we go. Let's see a little dip. It's healthy for it. If you see this just keep pumping, that means it's gonna be a pump and dump, you know?
Yeah.
Is that right or wrong?
If it keeps pumping, probably just has
Yeah.
a really good hype behind it. But saying as there isn't really much going on, like Twitter and all other shit. Only thing that could be pumping this coin could be the fundamentals, like the website, shit like that.
Yeah, that shit's pumping right now.
Yeah, it's going.
That's good. I'm gonna wait for a dip. Oh. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Once I get even, I, I'm gonna get out of doggy. No, it's going up, up. All right, doggy's about to hit. Unless it's just creating a little range right here.
Yeah, it might just be
It's creating a lower high right here. Yeah, it's in a down range. It's gonna drop more. Lower, a higher low. I meant, unless it pumps up right here. Might be.
sell pressure is pretty tough. Damn, someone just bought a fuck ton of Andrew Tate. I want to see that 25. That couldn't be that big.
Yeah, it's saying it's a low amount of LP providers.
For which one?
For your Philly.
For Philly, yeah,
I'm
it's
better.
just because pretty much most of the holders are like single people. It's only because it's still new, so it'll say that, but it doesn't like that. That warning probably don't worry about too much if it's a new coin. As long as it's a new coin, don't worry about it too much. Main thing is freeze and mint off. They have to be the
That's
same
kind
thing.
of weird. This guy has not traded until 3 minutes ago. The creator of this coin. And then he dumped in the silly, lit toad, Tate, a whole bunch of meme coins, and then dropped this bitch and put one Solana in it.
What the fuck?
Unless I'm just fucking reading this wrong.
It's a little weird.
Here, I'm gonna send you this website. Tell me if you like this or not. I'm just gonna send it in the open chat.
Let's see what's up.
Basically, you
Oh
just
yeah, rug check. Yeah, yeah. I use that shit.
so like for instance, can you put like a Philly in there for me real quick?
Yeah, are you looking at the screen?
At your screen?
Am I sharing? I should be sharing.
Yeah, you're sharing it.
I bet. So right here, rug check. Grab Philly, throw that in there. It's just gonna say low LP providers probably. Yeah. Which
So
this,
then like look,
don't worry about that. Even if it's red, don't worry about that, cause it'll say that for pretty much any brand new coin. Because
oh
you see
really?
this 12%,
Yeah.
or two. There's too many people with like too much liquidity. You get what I'm saying? So pretty
Yeah.
much what they're trying to warn you about is that it could dump fast, right? But you never have to worry about the first one because if it says radium, That's not a person. That's not a person. That's essentially like the website backing it. So that'll
Oh,
never
okay.
sell. So pretty much what you have to look at is the 4%, 2%, 2%, 2%. That's what you look
Okay.
at.
Oh yeah.
Is there?
And then like I was clicking on the creator right there.
Mm-hmm. And then you go
Oh,
back.
you don't even gotta go back to it if you don't want to. Okay. Uh, I'll click the creator,
It'll take you to
and then I was
where
looking
they
at
say.
his token, his wallet.
I don't like to use this. I don't know why they swapped over to this. They used to use SoulScan. I think SoulScan's a better website than that. Pretty much the same thing. You go to transfers, and then you can see what he was doing, what he's buying, really, and then this is the whole account.
Okay. Does it
Uh,
matter what the creator's doing?
um, I like to see what he's doing. Sometimes depends. Most of the time, it doesn't really matter, bro. Because if they're gonna rug, they're gonna rug. It's better to see that they have other tokens though, like they've done shit. What's not good to see if they have a lot of what is it? Let me see. If they have a lot of tokens they've actually created. Like if they've created a bunch of tokens, then you kind of know homeboy's scamming.
They're just trying to get some money.
Yeah, yeah. This one doesn't look bad.
See, I called that shit with doggy. That shit's in the range.
Look, I made 100% on this the other day, but it dropped. I kind of want to scoop it up because it's back where I bought the first time.
What is it?
It's called Scoot Dog.
Oh yeah,
SCOOT.
Scoot dog. I heard about that shit. Look at Phil right now though, bro.
Yeah, no,
You would
it's
have
going
just
crazy.
bought in when we saw it
Yeah, I
at
should have did
100.
it. We should have. I mean, that's like the thing. Like, yeah, we should have now in hindsight, but in the moment, it was at a psychological mark that usually coins sell off at. So
Man, look at it.
if we
It's
were to
dipping
buy
right
in,
now.
if we were to buy in right there, dude, it'd be a straight risk, just gambling, really.
Literally straight gambling. You don't even know what the fuck's about to go on.
Exactly. Damn. I feel like it's still gonna go, bro. I don't think that was the top, but hopefully it was, bro, because I'm trying to buy.
Eh,
Shit. It's that the volume is up there, bro. The volume is at 45K. So that's a lot of volume for a 5 minute. And it's going up. So what you want to look at, bro, when you're looking at a new coin like this, dude, is you really want to look at the holders and the buy and sell volume, right? Or really the volume. Don't even worry about the buy and sell. Just worry about the volume. If the holders are going up and the volume is holding or going up, you know it's bullish. If you see holders starting to go down and volume starting to like trickle down by like a few thousand every minute or two, it's starting to turn bearish. You should probably get out.
Get the fuck out that shit and take your little loss before you take a big one.
Yeah, because it only takes one whale to think the same thing as you and then just drop his bag. And once he drops his bag, your bag went from a 30% loss to a 70.
That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm down .2 Solana right now on this doggy trade, and it's kind of fucking me up.
Look, it might get scooped up right now, the token, at the 70K mark.
Well, there's more buys and sells in the 5 minutes. Still volume. There's still 37K volume.
Let me see.
So there's potential
There is
to go
potential.
back up.
Let me see, is the dev still in? The dev is still in. Hmm.
Yeah, there's no way the dev wouldn't sell. Why would the dev not sell like 5.6?
Yeah, I bought in at that 77K mark.
So it's,
I might rebuy if it goes lower, but I'm not doing much. It's not much. I'm up
yeah, I wouldn't either.
I'm up
I was forced to do a lot. I literally canceled that shit. They said, fuck you. It's okay. Okay, Phil's going down. Phil hit 64 and it's going up. I'm gonna wait for a little drop again. Like
Yeah,
66 type shit.
I bought in at the 70K mark. Let's see. I'm already up 16%. Yeah, but it's bouncing. It's bouncing. 20%. Let's go. Here, let me bring it up here. So if you wanna peep game, you can.
What slippage you be using?
I have 12% slippage. Oh, 5 on sell, but buy is 20. I mean 12.
What's the difference?
Honestly, selling I'm just like less worried about. But buying, usually like if you're buying like a hype drop or something, you kind of want to be able to get in. So I have it more like lenient on the buy than sell.
Isn't slippage like it adds the more tokens to what you're buying? Like times
Nah,
two your money basically?
nah. Slippage is pretty much where you get in at. It's like if it's something's being really volatile and you have 5% slippage and it's pretty much bouncing by 5% every like second, chances are your slippage is gonna get hit and it's not gonna like send your trade through. A slippage is like pretty much a cancellation. Like if it goes past 5% from where you clicked buy, it's gonna cancel your trade. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so say I want to buy right now and it goes down fucking 100%.
Yeah,
It's not gonna let me
it'll
buy.
cancel you out. Yeah, it'll close you
Yeah,
out.
because it's not in that slippage. I thought it was like leverage.
Nah, that's the priority fee. That's how much you want to give extra to send your trade through. It's like gas essentially, the gas fee.
Type shit. That shit. How much do you do your priority fee?
Bro, I do that shit mad low, bro. I have that shit on 0.0001. 3 zeros and a one.
Okay, I have mine on 0003.
Yeah, just put a fucking one. Shit, you can put another zero. I know people that do 4 zeros and a one.
And what does that do again? That's just no leverage.
That's no. That's pretty much like a very low like sending fee. Like essentially, you're gonna like not get your transaction through right away, but you're gonna pay a little bit to get in a little later. Does that make sense? Like a little less to get in later.
Yeah,
I don't like to pay a lot for gas fees, bro, because when you're doing small trades, dude, it pretty much kills your
man,
profit.
that is facts. Yeah, I should have bought in on that little dip.
Yeah, I'm up a good little 47%.
Yeah, that's butter.
I just want to see if it keeps going. I might take the initials out, let that bit ride. Yeah, I'm gonna take out the.
There that be
Oh
a go.
damn, they fucked me up. I already hit it. That's what I'm talking about. I
Damn.
should have had my sell slippage a little lower. 2%. It would have got canceled. And it shot right back up, bro. I'm pissed.
Yeah, that's how that should be happening to me.
Yeah, bro. I feel like it knows, dog. It be
That bitch
knowing.
need to drop a little bit. For me, not for you.
Nah, most definitely for you.
Yeah, I'm trying to get in because that bitch is gonna go. I bet you that bitch gonna hit a new all-time high.
Yeah, but I'm not even tripping. I got my initials in. My initials out. I just got profit in there right now. That's really the strategy is you get a good 50, maybe 70%. That's being risky is 50, 70%. You take your initial offering, like whatever you put in, you take that out, and you leave whatever you made. And essentially, if that thing 1000x's overnight, you got a bag.
Doesn't that make you make less though? Because you have less in that coin, so the more higher it goes, the less you're making per percentage.
Essentially, bro, yes, but at the same time, it's saving your ass. You get me?
Yeah, so
It's saving
yeah.
your risk. It's risk management is all it is. You're managing your risk. So, yeah, you could leave your whole bag in hopes that you catch the same whatever 1000% with the whole bag rather than just like a small portion of it. But
Yeah, play it safe.
you're gonna save a lot more money playing like the way that these people usually do it.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Cause more times than not, bro,
Basically
it's
just
gonna go to zero than 100,000. You know what I'm saying?
and so the gas fees are already like sent through every single time I trade.
Yeah, every time you trade, it'll send, depending on if you have the MEV protection on or not, it'll just send the priority fee. If you have it on, it'll send the priority and the bribery.
Oh, I'm at oh butter. That's butter. I'm down only 10% now on doggy. Doggy's low key hitting a little up wave. So we'd like to see.
Let me see.
This shit just needs to hit higher than the other one, and then we're in an uptrend.
Let me see what's going on with doggy. Oh yeah, it's at 1 mil. You hit the milli.
We need to go to at least like 1.3 with no just pump and dump, just like actual legit. So I can just break even. So I'm not trying to hold this shit no more.
Damn, bro, that entry that I made was fucking nuts on Philly.
Oh yeah, I was. That shit was butter. I looked too late. I was too focused on that dumbass doggy coin.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, I don't blame you, bro. You got an active trade in that. Shit.
Yeah, but I could have just made what I lost in this, and I could have just sold it and broke even.
Yeah. Hindsight is 2020, my boy.
Alright, bet. You gonna get this shit, my boy. Oh, shit. Scoop?
Scoot, what's going
Done
on with
for.
Scoot, bro? Hey, 210 is a good ass price to get for Scoot, man. I might have to scoop that up.
You think so? Should
Yeah,
I do
bro.
it?
I mean, hold up. Hey, it's not financial advice, nah.
Oh, I'm not gonna blame you for nothing, but if
But
you hitting a play, I'm trying to hit a play too.
shit, I mean, it looked like the thing is, this is a like a couple day hold, bro, because the volatility is low. So this is one of those things that you know you're not gonna lose your bag in an hour, 2 hours. You can go to sleep on it, really.
Okay.
But here's the
Damn,
question:
and this shit hit.
do I think it's gonna go back to like 500K, bro? I don't know.
Let me look.
I don't know.
That big dash drop and how many people are buying and yeah, I don't think so. I ain't gonna lie. That
Yeah,
shit died.
it's risky, but yeah, I don't know about that one. I'm probably not gonna do it, to be honest. It's risky, bro. It is hella risky, but this is one of those tokens that, bro, it could shoot up back to that fucking 1 mil mark.
Yeah, it has a very good chance. Better chance than other coins.
That's what I'm saying. But whatever. Philly is starting to consolidate a little bit. It might drop a little more than this.
Yeah, I see it. I'm saying it's gonna stop at 95K. It's gonna consolidate there and start a low range. It's gonna get healthy and pump up. Oh, so wrong.
He said I was so wrong.
What damn.
That's wild.
I thought I was him for a second, huh? Like, yup, what's happening?
Shit. I don't know,
Alright, let
bro.
me try
At
to
this
find
point,
some new shit.
yeah. Oh, yo, use BullX for the pump vision.
Polex?
BullX. Look, I'll send you. Let me see. Unexpected error. This community referral will be nice. Pending. Well, you have to get invited. So, I don't know. I'll send you someone else's.
LP needs to be burned, bruh. I only like coins that LPers are burned. There's a coin called the N word and I don't know, it's looking pretty bullish.
Which one? Send it through. Send it through.
I don't know, it's not looking too crazy, but it looks like it could do some cool shit. Yeah, that's a crazy name. I ain't gonna lie.
Let me see. Oh yeah, we sending this to the moon.
Once it hits this little 9.5, buy, buy. Point 0.3, Solana.
Oh yo, this is a medbot player. My fault.
Not good,
Nah, yeah, a medbot play means it will rug. I don't think it's rugging now. It
but
will
it
rug though.
will.
It will, yeah.
So it's not even a point to risk.
I mean, I make plays on these. I do.
Oh, you do?
I do. They're just I got rugged on two of them today, but I also made a play on about three of them today. So it's like risk to reward type
Yeah,
shit.
I got rugged on one today, and I got shit on for my money.
So boom, I'm gonna help you out with not getting rugged on this specific one ever again. You see the supply? See where it says supply?
Supply, yeah.
See how it says
One,
101 billion?
yeah.
Whenever you see 101 billion, it's the same guy doing the same medbots. And then whenever you see that the coin started trading at around 8 million, 9 million, it's the same guy. And if you see liquidity is kind of when the coin first drops stays at around 180,000 to 200,000, it's the same guy.
Yeah, he's scamming. He's coming up dog shit. How much you think he's up off this shit?
He is up millions, bro.
And he just, is it illegal? No. Fuck no, it's not.
It's unregulated, bro. How could it be illegal if it's not regulated?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But like, so why isn't everybody doing this then?
Because that bot costs about $100,000 just to own, and then you gotta actually know how to do it. So not only do you need to be rich, but you need to know how to code.
Or you could just be rich and pay somebody to code it and do it all and
That
teach you.
then that person would just fucking have their own. You get me? They wouldn't wanna if someone knows how to do it and has the like like the option to if they can take out a loan or something, they would.
Bro's making millions of dollars off a coin called verified hard art only.
Yeah, bro, and he fucking pops up coins every day, bro. This man pops up a whole bunch of them, bro. Some of them I've seen one of his last I think it was an hour and 30 something minutes went up to 60 mil.
But how does he get it on the pages though? Like
He
just
has like
because
a
I
perfect script essentially. It triggers no red flags, zero.
and it
Fire.
instantly pops up on photon fucking deck screen everywhere.
Everywhere.
What the fuck? They're
He's got
scamming,
some
bro.
they're rich, bro. They got some real shit going on, like some AI type shit. I don't even think they do it, bro. I think it's like just running itself.
Probably not, bro. They probably have that bitch programmed to do whatever the fuck they wanted to.
Type shit. Yo, hey, Philly, bro.
Brutus.
Philly going crazy, bro. It's going right back to where it was.
Damn, it already hit its all-time high. Dev bought twice.
Yeah.
The dev's still in that bitch. He might just dump that bitch though.
Yeah,
You said he wasn't going to.
that boy holding. Nah, not in Philly. I don't know about Philly. I said they're not gonna dump the first one I showed you, the one that went to like 100 something mil. If you're still in verified, bro, I would stay in it for a little bit longer, bro, just cause it's about to start its second phase, which means it's gonna pump like a little higher. If you're still in it.
No, no. Nope. Damn, bruh. Okay, 120K.
Damn. Yo, I don't know why, but you're seeing your shit before I'm seeing my shit. Are you on Dex or Photon? You're on Photon, right?
Photon, yeah.
I don't know why, bro. You're seeing your shit way
I'm
before
on
I see
15 seconds.
I'm on. Oh, I was on the 1 minute. Yeah, I'm tripping.
Damn.
It's right back up. Oh shit! It went even higher. What the fuck? I might have to sell this one. It's going crazy.
Bro, it needs to just hit like fucking under 100K so I can just buy that bitch. You know, I've been waiting to buy this bitch for so long.
You have been, bro.
And then I've just been watching this shit go up.
Hey, bro, you gotta be following, dog. You gotta be ready,
It's born ready, brother.
On go, boy.
On that go mode, green light. Yeah, dig.
Type beat.
Oh shit.
Damn, dog, I done lost the fucking. Oh,
I'm looking at this fucking. I don't like this dev shit though, bro. That shit's fraud. Somebody just controlling it all.
yeah. It really is, bro. I don't know how they get away with shit, but they do. Kind of makes me want to fucking get into shit.
That's what I'm saying. As soon as you told me about that, I'm like, bro, I need to save 100 bands.
And you
'Cause
can actually rent them for cheaper, bro. But it's the fact of knowing how to use it. That's the
it's
thing.
just like I would learn how to use it. Cause just look at this shit.
But the thing is, like, all right, say you buy it, right, and you got it for a month. You're gonna spend pretty much the first 3 weeks trying to figure out how to use it, and then you get it set up for a week, and that's not enough time to like trial and error. Like you might end up losing more money than you gain in that week. You get me? Because it kind of takes like hypothesis and shit. Like you gotta like think like, okay, if I set up this way, that way, you know.
Yeah,
So
but that's the same as running in the market. The first month you in the market, you ain't
type
100x in your
type
money.
shit. But now every time you want to make a play, you gotta drop a couple thousand because that's how much it takes to really launch these things.
Yeah, but if you guaranteed, cause these motherfuckers are, they have to be guaranteed if they're doing it right,
It's
because
guaranteed, bro. It's guaranteed.
all
The
these
people put in
motherfuckers,
that paper.
they spend 7 racks to make 100K. We're not guaranteed 7 racks to make 100K. And you know
It
how
ain't
many
no
people
seven
try to
racks
make
though.
that play?
It ain't no 7 racks. They're putting in
It's probably
probably 1,000 to start each coin. Like probably just a
that's
thousand.
ain't. And
But
then bitches go up fucking at
yeah,
4KX.
like right now, look, the verified nigga one, right? That one's at 12 mil, bro. It's at 12 mil, right? That shit, he could take it out right now and still make money on it. He already made money on it because it started at 8. You get me? So he already made bread on it. He's probably gonna
Just
still
by
run it to like
starting.
20 mil just because he
Yeah.
can.
People are just fucking just so fucking smart and
Yeah, yo, I might
just
sell out of Philly and then rebuy in later because I think it's gonna start dropping on me.
yeah, I see it.
I
It's
see the
dropping
double
for
bottom.
sure.
It hit a double bottom. I don't know if it's gonna retest or go up. Let me see. I'll set a little thing there. All right, starting to climb a little bit. Come on now, little baby hairs.
Oh shit.
Hey, it's climbing.
Yeah, it is. The bitch jumping.
Yeah.
See? This coin dropped, it's up 30KX.
Where?
Or 30K%.
Which one?
It's called it's I don't know, it's like the second here, I'll just send it to you. But like it's nothing to buy, but like just look at that, bro. 90K. 5 minutes, 90K.
Crazy.
And he's about to sell it right now, watch. He gonna
Oh
sell
nah,
that shit.
that's yo. You gotta look at the warning. See how it says token has freeze off enabled
Where does it say that?
on the top right, on top of the name.
Oh, warning, yeah, this token has freeze off.
So
Yeah.
that freeze off means he can pretty much freeze the trading of the token at any time he wants and like take all the money out while everybody just stares at their money being drained. It's pretty much
Yeah.
what that means.
That's crazy. But like you see how he just 90K exit and then can just freeze it and take everyone's shit.
Yeah, but that's really his money. Like he probably made a couple hundred off people like aping in, but that most of that those ticks are him.
That 42K, you think that's mostly him?
Yeah, yeah.
Another DJT just dropped. 1 billion supply.
It's a scam. Gotta be careful with them new ones, boy. I've been rugged so many times, bro, so I got like a keen eye for them bitches.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to cry if this fucking doggy shit just hits the fucking. Just drops. I'm gonna be upset. Especially because I got forced to buy that shit. That's just outrageous. Nah, you can't be upset. I got 1.1 Solana in that bitch. That's kind of fucked up.
It is a little fucked up.
Ain't that fucked up?
That happened to me with a coin, bro, when I first started too, dog. It's kind of like you're earning your stripes right now. It's really what
I
it
ain't
is.
gonna lie though. I made hella plays today. And that gives me a lot of motivation. It ain't even that hard, but you just gotta fucking think about what you've seen before. I need to develop a strategy. I've been talking to these motherfuckers, they want me to pay them to have them teach me this shit. I don't know if I want to do it or not. Because in all reality, like, where the fuck did they get their strategy from? Like YouTube or something? I can get that shit for free.
Yeah, low key.
Ain't no way.
That's what I'd be saying. Like, there's nothing you could teach me that I kind of already don't know. You're just gonna reinforce the things I already know. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I'd be feeling.
Bump 1 billion scam. Dewan 1 billion scam.
This thing just came across my radar. Fucking Brutus, Brutus, Brutus.
Yeah, I've been seeing it, but the supply's 1 billion.
Nah, 1 billion is fine. It's 101 billion, 101 billion. Yeah, no, 1 billion's good. Let me see, maybe I get a drop on this bitch.
42K I'm buying.
What? It shot down? It hasn't even moved for me.
Um,
On which one? Bro, how are you seeing that way before me? What? Nah, there's some. Yo, what browser are you using?
Google Chrome.
Yeah, I need to download Google, bro. I'm on some other shit.
What are you using?
I was using Opera.
The fuck is that?
It's like a Google Chrome alternative. But shit, looking too good.
It's better I can see it before you, but it don't really even matter because it's not like I can sell fast enough.
True.
That shit has to load. Or buy fast enough. Look at Phil. I'm about to buy 45K. 45, 48K volume. 21K liquidity. Yeah, I'm about to buy this shit. Is that bitch getting rugged?
Is it?
You think Philly's getting rugged?
1 second, because I'm trying to remove this browser, bro. Should just be mad slow.
I got one left. Oh, cool. Just a little bit. I think Philly's going back up. That shit about to just rug. The Brutus is down like a bitch.
So first one, Martin Shkreli, you said you may have helped like coordinate with the pools a little bit. Like, what did you mean by that?
Well, I mean, as I've
See
said many
Grumpo?
times, I was aware of this before it happened. I certainly gave my input. I'm sure a lot of other people did too. I think probably 20 or 30 people did. But it doesn't, it's public information what's in the pool. You can look it up. But, how do you design a pool is really important. I had one with my project called Shagath, also on Solana, cheap advertisement there. Where I didn't really understand this stuff that well, and I learned it pretty well after that. The project's price hasn't been so great, but it's a long-term project about AI, and it'll be fine. But I sort of got a better sense for this stuff and was able to advise better that you want to stagger the liquidity in a way that, um, depending on what you think will be the outcome of the token, like you don't want, let's say, $1 million to double the price of the token, or $1 million conversely, if it's sold, to have the price of the token. So you kind of have to design the curve of the liquidity in a way that's sort of accommodating of what you expect will happen, which is obviously difficult because you can never expect will happen to happen. And there's a lot of questions here about,
I
like,
hit
even
nothing.
for Radium, like I've always been curious about how it works vis-a-vis Uniswap, where is this like a linear liquidity bonding curve, or is it convex or concave? And that stuff actually does make a difference to me as a math nerd, like how exactly does it get deployed? I think, all being told, I think this kind of went off pretty well. I don't have the price in front of me right now, but it did seem like it all worked well where, $100,000 doesn't move the price, which is good, I think. But you also don't want it to be where it's like $100 million doesn't move the price. That should move the price, right? So it took a little bit of engineering there. And again, I'm not sure it was my exact contribution, but I definitely studied it and passed on my learnings and findings. And if they were incorporated, great. If they weren't, they weren't. But there is, that stuff is publicly available, and you can look at the pools and all that.
Yeah, the pools, like how they were deployed, were really interesting. So I appreciate the insight on that. Last question, yo, Bo. You said like you're close with Baron. Like, do you know? I mean, if he's affiliated with this, do you know like how entrenched in the culture he is? Like, does he own a Milady? Does he own Mog? Like, I'm just curious on how he views this industry.
Bro, OG, he has a Bored Ape, bro. Come on.
So he's down tremendous, it sounds like.
All right, bro,
Rasmer,
all right,
what's
come on,
up?
come on.
Yo, Martin, what's up, bro? I'm just wondering because, like, you're saying you're hinting that Trump probably won't tweet about it, but then how the fuck are we supposed to know if it's legit, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's like the hard confirmation, hard as diamonds confirmation that we're gonna get on this shit, bro? Like, that's what we're waiting on.
Well, President Trump has a website called Truth Social that he's the majority owner of. If you watch him on Truth Social, maybe you'll get a confirmation there. I can't guarantee it, of course, but I would imagine that could be the place that he truths, not tweets. That's where he's been for the last year, in case you were wondering why he's not tweeting. That's where he is. And if you'd like to hear from him, that's where you can go. But I don't know if he'll post about this or not.
Yeah, I mean, he should be aware of this at this point. $250 million getting washed in like less than 24 hours.
I can tell you for a fact he's aware of it.
Oh, let's fucking go.
You can tell for hold on, wait 1 second, Marty. You can tell us for a fact that Donald J. Trump is aware of this token.
Correct.
I mean, guys,
he has Baron. Baron makes the computer sing.
Yo, Sleeper, let me.
Man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, it's sort of. Yeah, do you hear me?
Yeah,
Sorry,
we can
I'm
hear you.
at
Go
the
ahead.
gym, so it's a bit of an echo here. But I was wondering, and I guess it's sort of trying to be answered now. Could we expect some kind of official statement from someone from
I assume he's going to say someone close
the Trump
to the
family,
team.
Barron?
Yeah, you're cutting out there,
Trump
Tiger.
Jr.,
But go ahead and answer the
Ivanka.
question, I guess.
I would think so.
Yeah, sure.
I would think so. That's how this goes.
Thanks for the question. I certainly can't speak for other parties, but what I'll say is it sort of seems natural that that would happen. I think that if you're dealing with a leak that happened maybe ahead of schedule, then you might want to get your ducks in a row there. I'd give that anywhere between a day to a week. I don't think you necessarily should expect that 5 minutes after, a leak. But I do think.
No, not 5 minutes, but that's some
yeah,
point.
exactly. I think the president's pretty busy. I think he's campaigning. He's got legal cases. He's got a lot of matters. I think a lot of information has been released. I think tomorrow you probably get some more information from somebody close to the president. Obviously, everything the president does is scrutinized very carefully and has to be thought through. And so I expect that that'll happen. But I also expect you should get some news tomorrow from other parties in the know. And again, you have to size up yourself what that means. If you think it's nonsense, then it's nonsense. If you think it's hardcore evidence that you can trust, then it's hardcore evidence that you can trust. It's really up to you to make your own decisions. I'm just here to sort of lend my 2 cents, and Bo's here as well. And we're both people that are, he's closer than I am, but we're both people.
Yeah, Bo, do you have any comments on that? I don't know if he's still there.
Yo, Martin or Bo, have any of you guys invested in this coin or made any money from it?
I have not made any money from it, but I think
Maybe I can just ask Tiffany Trump because I know her. So maybe I can just ask her.
Yo, Martin, can I just say, bro? Like, I want
Oh
this
no,
thing
they
to
don't tell
cook, and I feel
Tiffany
like you
anything.
gotta respect Whiff a little more. I know you were shitting on Whiff and meme coins, but like, this is basically our life. Like, can you just respect Whiff?
No.
But the
Bro,
dog is
you're
a hack.
hating on like one of the biggest coins in CT culture, though.
Cool. I don't give a shit.
What about Mog? You fuck with Mog?
No, I don't fuck with any nonsense. I'm not a. I'm
What
a
about
serious
Pog?
person.
Okay, what about Pepe?
That's pretty ungovernable of you.
You're literally fudding your own bags by
Yeah,
saying that.
how are
Martin.
you gonna try to come over and like take over CT if you're fudding?
What?
I'm not trying to do anything.
What?
Lick my nutsack.
Or
It's a good
Yeah, that's
point.
kinda
I didn't
bait.
get
I'm not
I didn't
gonna
get my
lie.
So
Mog
we're getting
payment.
in-
I don't know if Solana got his
That's
Mog
kinda
payment
bait.
I was
either.
yelling
but-
at the homie.
Yeah, we're getting into a non-productive conversation. We just want
Yeah.
to know more about DJT. So, Bo, do you have an answer to what Tiger was asking? If we can expect any information relatively soon from the Trump team about this token? Any confirmation? Do you have any insight into that? I know I'm talking to a 17-year-old, so it's a little. It is what it is, but I mean, you may know more.
You know,
I don't
17-year-olds
think
used
he's
to go
there.
to war, Sweeper.
Yeah, I just.
You're exactly right.
I wouldn't belittle youth. President Trump is 78. I could tell you that what I've seen with my own eyes, he loves his sons very much, not just Barron, but all of them. And eventually you have to pass the torch, right? President Trump is not getting younger, and I hope this is a family that's destined for greatness for a long time. So ultimately, I do think my personal bet, and I can't speak for anyone, my personal bet is I think you will see President Trump talk about this publicly. I know he's talked about it privately. That I can vouch for. But publicly, we'll see. Could be tomorrow, could be never. But I think it'll happen personally.
So, Martin, you can vouch for that Donald Trump has talked about this token privately. That's what just to be clear.
100%. To the extent, like I said, you believe my word is worth anything, then I tell you with 100% certainty. To the extent you don't, then you don't. But
Well, I have a question. There's somebody said I don't think it's possible I'm hearing missed. There's a guy named OX Mert, and he's like a Solana dev, and like he's super trustworthy. And he said it's not possible, but there is somebody who tweeted out probably misinformation, something about a build the wall function. Do you know anything about that?
That was my question, Bud. Thanks.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Sorry.
Well, again, somebody said that that's not even possible on Solana. So I feel stupid even asking it because I don't know the dev side of things, but I was just curious if you knew anything about it. I think it's like literally made up tweet.
Yeah, I'm a Rust developer. I started studying the Solana SDK some months ago. I actually found bugs in some of the basic stuff on the Solana examples on GitHub, but some of those were corrected. But in any event, from my understanding, this token was created through a template, one of the Solana template SPL token contract addresses. It was like literally the Solana template.
Yeah, even if it was their FUD, they didn't build the wall the first time, so it's like, I don't think you got much to worry about there.
All right, you need to relax because just need to clarify. This is the ex and future president we're talking about. So that wall will be finished. Not worried about this Solana wall.
Where's the buy wall, bro? Let's get a buy wall on the chart.
Martin, what do you know, if anything, about campaign fundraising laws? Like, I know he's accepting crypto for his fundraising. Is there anything that may say like raising funds via some kind of a coin would be any kind of violation, or is any kind of speculation around that?
I'm not an attorney. I think this is your second legal question, if I'm not mistaken, or somebody's.
He's getting a little federal, bro.
Yeah. Rand Paul accepted Bitcoin in 2015, so I think you're A-okay.
I think one of the hopes, for me at least, is that President Trump becomes the president, and that we can all be free from the shackles of tyranny that have limited crypto in the U.S.
Yeah, that won't happen.
Yo, Martin, for anyone who doesn't know who you are, what's your connection to Trump?
It's not too significant. I'm a big fan. I have some friends in the libertarian investment community. People that you can imagine who their names are, some big Trump fundraisers and donors and things like that. I've been involved in this sort of conservative community for a long time. I also went to prison, I believe, quite unfairly, which I think the president has started to understand that lawfare is a thing that happens in this country, and it's tremendously painful. There's a lot of venture capitalists and CEOs, even the one of this website or this web app, that understand this more and more, that our government's a little out of control. I've spoken out about it quite a bit. Tucker Carlson is a good example, where I was on Tucker's show. I consider him a friend, but many, many other people in media, finance, and tech. And so, you know, it's not uncommon for people like that to come into close contact with politics. And, you know, I certainly met a lot of the folks in politics going back from when I was a 22-year-old kid or something like that. I've met a lot of pretty much every presidential candidate since then. And, you know, finance people are around the hoop in politics. You know, the money and politics are pretty intertwined. So it shouldn't surprise you too much that, you know, I'm a little bit got in maybe a baby toe in this world. I'm not knee deep in this world like Peter Thiel or someone like that, but I got a little toe in it.
Alan, go ahead.
Yeah, thanks. So, Martin, I find it very interesting that Trump acknowledges that the token on Solana exists. I'm sure a lot of the fundraisers and people who are educating Trump on crypto, they're obviously big fans of Bitcoin. So I'm sure they're educating him on the Bitcoin side of things. Him knowing about this token being on Solana, does that mean he's actively being educated on Solana as well, or is it mainly Bitcoin?
That's a really good question. I mean, I think that in general, Bitcoin is the sort of important thing in Trump's sort of world. I don't think that altcoins are necessarily that important. I do think they play a role in crypto, and there's a crypto startup ecosystem that lives around those tokens, new chains, for example, like Monad and others. And those are important. You know, we love Bitcoin. It's really important. Trump has said that. He's visited with miners. He's done all kinds of things around the Bitcoin world and community. But I think you have to give a little bit of nod to other chains and other development. And they're real economic engines. They employ people. They make our financial system potentially faster and more modern. There's all kinds of things you can do in blockchain, from zero knowledge proofs to layer 2s to NFTs to all kinds of different things you can try, things that we haven't even thought of yet. And I think that to try to choke that is the most sort of tyrannical thing you can think of from Elizabeth Warren's perspective or someone like that. It's software. At the end of the day, the government shouldn't be able to tell you what code you can run on your computer. And I think the fact that, you know, I'm on this app called AirChat that one of my investors, Naval, created, and I give a little course on elliptic curve cryptography, which governs Bitcoin. So I'm not a Bitcoin maxi myself, but I am very much, you know, a huge fan of Bitcoin. And I think that, you know, ECC, which is sort of the main cryptographic element of Bitcoin. What's interesting about ECC is that, in essence, the key pairs are public-private key pairs are, in essence, just very large integers. And Elizabeth Warren once had the gall to say that all public-private key pairs should be registered with the government, which is really a remarkably insane, you know, idea. If you're a mathematician, you're really talking about like two set elements. Every two set elements of integers have to be like stored with the government. It's kind of this preposterous, like almost like Orwellian, you know, idea. And I think that, you know, we have to dispense with that. Now, at the same time, I do think there's some idea that, you know, Bitcoin could be destabilizing. In fact, Hillary Clinton, my great friend, once said that. And I think that she's not my great friend. For anybody that doesn't know the lore, I was arrested for making a joke about her once. But in any event, Hillary once said that that Bitcoin could destabilize the dollar. I don't think that's wildly untrue, but I think that Bitcoin can coexist with the dollar and potentially even help the dollar. And there's a way to do that somehow with the government if the government thinks about it intelligently. So I think it's time for kind of a new money. I think we have to do that carefully and not sort of do anything too destabilizing. But I don't think that banning Bitcoin or enforcing laws against people like whether it's Ross Ulbricht or the people from Tornado Cash or other people like that, you know, look at, for example, Bitcoin Pioneer, who was just arrested, Bitcoin Jesus. I'm totally blanking on his name right now, but
Roger.
yeah, Roger. People like Eric Voorhees, folks like that. Roger's been through the ringer twice now with the government. I've been through it once. It really is enough, and I think that it's the hope that in fact, if Satoshi were sort of someone cognizable sort of identity, whether it's Hal Finney or somebody else, if they were doxxed, so to speak, they'd be a criminal. And I think that's something we have to kind of think about. It is actually illegal to try to make your own currency. That's been a law in America for a long time. And so just sort of keep in mind that this industry is sort of rooted in this contrarianism and rooted in sort of defiance of government. And I think we kind of need somebody like that to represent us. And if there's anybody defiant of government, I think that it's Donald Trump.
Yo, Martin, do you know Ryan Selkis? I just wanted to pin this tweet that he made for a sec. I don't know if you know Ryan
Yeah, you can
Selkis.
pin the tweet, but
Basically,
one sec. Yo, I'm gonna ask a question, Martin. If you know the whole issue with Ross, do we know who is pushing that with Donald Trump to get him commuted, the sentence commuted? Do we have any idea? Because we did see that he said he would free Ross if elected. Do we have any more input on that, or if you know anything about that? Because we're very concerned about that.
I mean, all I can say is what he said, right? I mean, he said at the Libertarian Conference that he'd free him, and I don't think that after being arrested himself 4 times and convicted once, I don't think this is somebody, at least that I hope, would be, cavalier about that. The other thing I'd say is that as a federal prisoner, Donald Trump was the first and only president that made substantial criminal justice reform. So thanks to, I guess it's his son-in-law, and his dear friend Charles Kushner, there was the first dramatic criminal justice reform in really decades. And there were things in the criminal justice system that I could tell you stories that would make your spine tingle. And a lot of things changed thanks to Donald Trump. And again, we need criminal justice. We need laws, and we need sometimes to send people to jail, unfortunately. But the system that we had before what's called the First Step Act that Trump passed in a remarkable legislation, it really is important because, again, very few people care about the rights of criminals. But if everyone's a criminal, which, if they made the president a criminal, they can make you a criminal. I spent $25 million defending my case, and I still lost, even though I had a split decision. It's quite easy to be on the wrong side of the law, and you can easily see how it's abused from time to time for political reasons. So I think Trump's pretty serious about this stuff. He pardoned a lot of people that were really worthy candidates of being pardoned, including a friend of mine, or at least that was a commutation. So I think he's responsive. I think that you can't say you're going to pardon a guy like Ross and then go back on it. Nevertheless,
I think the only reason we say this is because he could have done it while he was in office the first time.
I think the first time he was in office, things were different. He had a lot of people around him guiding him to make some weird decisions. For example, Mike Pence, a real establishment guy, was the vice president. The first attorney general, Jeff Sessions.
Here, I sent it to you.
I think this time around is going to be different, but those are famous last words. I think we have to, as much as I like Trump, we still have to be vigilant about measuring the people that we're voting for and seeing if they're lining up with what we like. And if you look at some of the people around him now, like Vivek Ramaswamy, who is my biggest investor in the pharmaceutical industry, or others. I think he's got a lot of good advice, and I think some of the Republican riffraff is sort of gone. He doesn't need the Republican Party anymore. I'd say the Republican Party needs him, and he's done a wonderful job of making that party his own. And I think he did a fabulous job of trying to get the Libertarian Party to come over. And so we'll see. I think most of us are hoping he wins by a landslide. But Ross is a curious case. It happens to be that judge in the Southern District was well known to be one of the worst judges. And so Ross got this unbelievable sentence for what normally would get, a 10, 15, 20-year sentence. He got 2 life sentences plus 30 years. And I think most people think that eventually that's going to revert.
Got a fan on
whether
me.
it's President Trump, which he's promised, we're going to hold him to that promise, or whether it's a future president, that would be very unfortunate. But I
was talking to my roommates.
Home. I'm actually a little bit more concerned with little edgier pardons. For example, Edward Snowden. For example, Julian Assange. Those are 2 people that are very controversial. I think they should be pardoned as well. I don't think we should lock people up unless they're a very clear violent threat. People like, I hate to say it, like myself, or other people, unless their crimes are gigantic financial crimes, perhaps like SBF, people like that who are pushing around pieces of paper and fill out the wrong piece of paper. That's not what jails are for. And our country has an incarceration problem we have about 4 times the incarceration rate of most other countries. Like I said, Roger Ver on tax fraud. His first time was on illegal fireworks. I mean, this is just nonsense stuff, and it's just a way to punish people and make government bigger and make government jobs stable. And I think it's. I really hope that Trump takes the advice of Vivek and cuts the federal government by quite a lot. It's hard to do,
Yeah, Groom.
so I'm not going to hold my breath, but
Yeah,
we'll
I
see what
sold at the
happens.
very
Fair
top
enough. Let's go to
of that
Ramsey. You
window
had a question.
at that
Go ahead.
wick.
Ask your question.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask because Ryan Selkis is a pretty
I
reputable
got
person
20%
in
out
the
of it.
industry, and he kind of tweeted this weird shit about feds, and he asked if you were a fed. I don't know if you have
Yeah, I
thoughts
flipped
on
that shit
that.
twice. That Grump.
Good question. Well, I did go to federal prison, so is that what he meant?
I mean, I'm assuming like
I ain't
federal
gonna touch
informant.
it no more.
You
Third
blow up
Federal
the
time's
dog
not the
pond?
charm. I'm not
federal
feeling it.
agent? Because I went to trial,
Dev's
so I
gonna
didn't
fucking.
inform on anyone. When you go to trial, you look at 12 people in the eyes and tell them
Nah.
you didn't do it. So
Yo, Martin, really
Well,
important.
I
Do you know
know
what
there's a
Crypto is?
lot of them, but I don't know.
no,
Good.
Do you know what Milady is?
Oh yeah.
I was one of the first buyers of Milady actually.
That's
Babe.
bullshit.
Go ahead. Ask your question.
What's it
Yeah,
called?
Martin, I was just going to ask, speaking about criminal justice reform, what do you think is a better way to handle white collar crime?
70.
I don't know that this is the time and place. I can talk
Oh
about
yeah,
that
that
for
shit's
hours,
down.
honestly. I think jail is I can't say it's barbaric because I actually didn't find it was that bad at all. Hence my famous line, jail's not that bad. But
This looks like the land
you
wolf
know,
fucking
it's
chart.
hard. It's really hard. I think one of the things to keep in mind about a felony is it is a stigma that carries with you forever, and it is also something where you have a huge financial penalty often, and then you also are going to have trouble finding a job. How much more do you need to punish somebody?
Well, hang on, Martin. You said something earlier. You said it's hard to always be on the right side of the law, and then now you're saying like you're punishing someone, you're punishing someone, you're punishing someone. I think the majority of people would say it's not hard to be on the right side of the law. It's actually pretty dang
Oh
easy.
no, that's fucking bullshit, Fud.
It's pretty easy to be on the right side of the law.
Yeah, if I were you, I'd buy Doggy. These
Do what you're
these
not
whale
supposed to
circle
do.
fucking telegrams are saying that they're pumping it again.
Nobody was
And it
talking
just
to
had a
you.
big spike.
Nobody. And what's more important is it's not hard to break the law. I mean, we know our laws,
Dog.
and especially when it comes to like money laundering,
Yeah.
Most cops don't even know the law.
taking advantage of money and stealing money. It's pretty easy not to do and to
Yeah,
do things the
1.2.
right way. So when you're accused of that, and you're proven guilty in the court of law, that carries with you
Might just
because
throw the
you've
whole
done
bag in
those
there
things in
for
the
real.
past.
Because last time they
carries
said
with you
this, that
because
shit
you're accused.
skyrocketed in
I think that's
the
just a
last
tremendously
hour.
naive
Actually, I'll just
perspective.
throw
I mean,
another
it's
like
certainly
fucking
true
little bit in it.
sometimes. I mean, there are people who defraud people. There are people who rob people. I mean, it's
Just so I have enough to still make some plays.
Punished. But I'd also ask you to look at how easy it is to indict somebody, and that the government has a 99.6% win rate. There are people who've done nothing wrong that are found guilty. A lot of people are pressured into being found guilty. I hate to use my own case as an example because I don't want anybody to cry for me. I'm perfectly fine. Jail didn't faze me. But for example, in my case, the judge found that the FBI heavily coerced witnesses to testify against me and my attorney.
I got a bag on you,
That's
bitch. You
that's
better
not cool.
fucking skyrocket.
That's something that does happen. Prosecutors don't like to lose.
Saying it's healthy correction for the next leg.
The checkers, right? That's one of the problems we have with our system is that you ordinarily everything you said would be dead right if the people we put in charge as prosecutors were honest. And if you look at Letitia James, who I've tangled with quite a bit, she sued me, and she's arrested President
You're
Trump.
faded, aren't you?
These are people that are political creatures. They are voted into office in the case
No,
of Letitia.
I meant my roommate.
And
I asked him if he was still
wants to be the
faded.
governor. In fact, I have a friend who's a U.S. senator, and he said, Martin,
Oh,
he's actually a Democrat.
shit.
He's a friend of mine, major state. And he said, Martin,
I've been up for
AGs,
too long
you know,
looking
we
at
call
these
them
fucking
prosecutors. I
charts.
said, what's that? It's attorney general. He said, aspiring governor. And I said, that's funny because Elliot Spitzer in New York was our AG, and he didn't just want to be the governor, he wanted to be the president. And a lot of these people, they look at the news, they look and see bad guys and they say, you know what, I
Bro,
need
I
to get a
might to
bad
throw a
guy.
little
That's
in
going to
that
get me in
shit.
office. And
Yeah.
if I get me a bad guy, I can be popular and be a superhero, and everyone will vote for me, and I'll be president someday. And that's a line of thinking that Letitia James
I'm
actually
waiting
did
for
run
that
for
shit to
governor.
go
She
down
lost very
again.
quickly and bowed out, and she's attorney general again. Letitia spent most of her time prosecuting Trump, me, the NRA, a bunch of like people that really aren't criminals. And at the end of the day, like there's a lot of crime in New York. So like I do think that you can find yourself on the wrong side of selective prosecution. I don't disagree what you're saying about the law. The law is also very vague. If you look at actual like Title 18, the Criminal Justice Code, some of these laws are literally like 2 sentences, and they're so vague that it's rather easy to fall into line. For example, let's say you're a
Yeah, that
trader,
shit is dropping.
and a reporter says, "Listen, I'm hearing a rumor that this company is going to get bought out," and you say, "Oh, I haven't heard that rumor," but then you buy shares in that company. Is that insider trading? The law says actually definitively it is not insider trading because there's no breach of fiduciary duty not to disclose the information despite it being material and non-public. That's not something everyone knows. That's not something where it's easy, as you say, to find yourself on the right side of the law. That's something where, I don't know that the average person knows that or doesn't know that. And of course, you might say, look, err on the side of caution and just don't do it. But the point is, the converse applies, where there's going to be laws where you think you're erring on the side of caution, but you're actually breaking the law. So it's really not that easy. And I would
Just made a
argue that
quick little
virtually every
10%
business
on Grump.
somewhere has a fraud in it. And it's
Or
not a big
10%
fraud,
even worth
but
to
it's
go with the
technically a
gas
fraud.
fees.
And that's enough to go to jail over. And I think that sucks. And again, we're not here to talk about criminal justice, but I do think, Trump sort of is currently the embodiment of these little fake things like storing documents somewhere. Nonsense. Paying this person off to not talk or
Holy
whatever.
shit. Are you still in
Nonsense.
Wolf?
Just not anything serious. Now, the Jan 6 case, a little more serious,
That
and the
bitch is
Velt
at
case,
30
a little
mil.
more serious. But you have to, any honest person would argue that at least 2 of those cases are just complete
It
nonsense,
has a
as well as
candle
the
wick at
valuation
30.
case on the buildings, where they said the the value of the building was more than it should have been, or something like that. Again, total nonsense. So I do think the law is misused sometimes for nefarious political reasons. You're free to disagree. That's what makes our country great, but that's my 2 cents.
Yo, Martin, listen.
Yeah, let's
Nah,
get
Fud, you
back
were
to the
just wrong.
coin.
Yeah, Martin,
Yeah.
it's 2 a.m. right now. I got a bag in this. Can I go to sleep? You're saying it's a long-term project. Am I good to go to bed holding this?
Well, I like to go to bed too. So I don't know what you do with your money. That's up to you. But I don't think you're
If
in.
I go to sleep and I wake up, is there any chance is that zero
No.
Have you seen Jimmy?
financial
Jimmy's
advice?
fully
Martin, if Trump can tweet
I'm putting in
about an
live
NFT,
calls.
he can fucking post about this DJT
That's
shit,
what
bro.
I'm
The
saying.
Get
dev
Daddy
sold.
Trump on the
Let's
line and
go.
have
Why
Truth Social this
why
CA right now.
Oh, let's get him
Jimmy,
on Truth Social, or he can come on the space if he wants to come on
I
the
don't
58K
think
space.
he's
We can
market
have
coming.
a
cap.
one-on-one
I don't think he's
interview.
coming on a Twitter space. But I think if you want to go bug him at Truth Social, you're welcome to.
All right, Martin, I'm going to
Do
bed.
they
I
have
swear
a
to God, if
truth
I wake up and I'm
space?
at
Okay,
zero, I'm going to do bad things to
it's
myself
important to
tonight.
know, Martin, that since you and Bo came up, the price has done nothing but go down. Why is that, Martin?
But
Actually, it did go up and then it went down a little bit, and now it's down a good bit.
Unfortunately, I'm not the price genie. That's not my job and not my concern. So, good luck with the price, but that's not something that I'm, responsible for. And I, hope all of you guys make fortunes forever and ever. But I can tell you that you're not going to do it with Dog with Hat. That's all I'll say on that.
Doggy's going
What
up
about Pups? Do
slowly.
you know about Pups? It's a BRC20 on Bitcoin.
I don't know that.
I mean, so it's the first meme coin on Bitcoin, and it has a token, a wrap version on Solana, that was bridged from Bitcoin to Solana.
Sounds not great.
Well, it is. It's
All
phenomenal.
right, Martin. We might
Down like
we
80%.
might have to cut you off. Oh no, that's funny. But I think we learned a lot in this space. That we learned that Donald J. Trump is informed about this DJT
At least
token.
according to
He
me.
knows about it.
At least according to me.
According to Martin Shkreli, he knows
He's the
about the
most
token.
trustworthy guy on the internet. People love him, I heard.
I haven't
I
learned
mean,
anything.
he
What do you
said
think?
it's. So we know that. So this is what we know from Martin, and then also Bo said that Barron Trump has some personal involvement. Then he backtracked, but he did say that. So yeah, it is what it is. Um, it looks like the Trump team is behind this token, and I think due to that, this token's probably going to $1 billion, maybe even higher. And I think Solana is going to catch a bid on the basis of this token. The fact that this is a legitimate token has is going to clear the path for a lot of much bigger celebrities to come to Solana, versus in the past, like, we haven't really had any A-list celebrities come to Solana. They've all been kind of B or C. I mean, much bigger than I am. I have no celebrity, but they're not like the top tier celebrities from Hollywood or from sports or media. Those guys that said no, we're not going to get involved. You can clearly see former president of the United States, possible future president of the United States, is involved in crypto on Solana, and I think that's going to clear for much bigger teams to come, which is
Sweeper, you
great
gotta
and
get closer
good
to the
news
Wi-Fi
and good that
again.
we. Okay. Anyone else has any questions on stage?
No,
Or I
nobody
see Mitch
heard
has
what
a
you just
question. Mitch,
said
go ahead.
at the end there, Sweeper. You were
And
far
he
too
knows
far
it. He
from your
knows what
router.
room he's supposed to be in. We just heard him go to the other room, and it sounds a lot better.
Yeah, my point is that we have now clear information that Donald Trump is involved with this token, and all these celebrities that we've talked to, these A-list celebrities that didn't want to
I
come to
bought Jimmy
Solana
at
due
fucking
to
36K.
whatever's happened in the past. If Donald Trump is willing to launch a coin on Solana, all these guys, all of not launching that coming. I think a lot of
At
managers and
42K.
agents are going to be much more willing to listen to Solana and come and
What
launch
was the
a
what?
token. In the past, we had like
Yeah.
B-list celebrities. I think we're going to have some A-list celebrities come, and I think the meme coin
I'm
super
up
safe on Solana is
15%
only
right
going to get
now.
bigger. So we learned that from the space. Hopefully,
Well, I mean,
more
also
can trust
it's
it.
alleged. It's alleged, right, Sweeper? Like allegedly.
It's all alleged. I saw this
The only thing I
saying it's all
learned, Sweeper, is you
educational,
still haven't
but
fixed your goddamn
I
Wi-Fi.
want
That's
you
the
to
only
go up,
thing I
bitch.
fucking learned because I
let's
ain't
go
breaking
to
up
Mitch.
again.
Mitch has his hand up very nicely. Wait, Mitch, go ahead. Ask your question. Be quick, please.
Oh, I didn't have any question. I was just like, I'm very bullish
All
about
right.
this. I
Well,
just
then
bought
you're
in.
wasting our time, Mitch.
This next little
Wasting our
You're
time.
stressing.
And you know
upturn we
what?
got
You know what
going on
Mitch
doesn't
rhymes
pass
with? Ditch. And
62K.
that's where
We're
you're
in a
gonna end up if you
downturn,
keep
and that
doing
means
that.
Tuck,
I need to
Go
you have a
ahead, Tuck.
sell.
question?
Yeah, I just
'Cause prices will not get higher.
Did you mute him, Fudd? Let's not play that game.
No, I didn't.
Tuck,
I
go
didn't.
ahead.
It was like delayed from when I muted the ditch guy. Go ahead, Tuck.
But once it
I
hoops
just
up
wanted to
like
say,
this, I'll be
go
up
ahead
a
and buy
cool
Billy
like
on Runes. That's
25,
all. You know what I'm
30%.
saying?
So
Or miss out. But that's all.
Yo, I just wanted
if
to
it
get
does,
Tuck off stage, but
hopefully
yeah,
it
Martin, I
does.
just wanted to say, like,
Jesus,
in all seriousness, bro, like, people are putting a lot of
man.
money into this shit, and it's based off the belief that Trump is directly involved. So, like, the sooner we get, like, legit confirmation, in my opinion, I think that that's
There
gonna
we
be dope,
go.
and I think that that's gonna make
Run it up,
everybody
bitch.
happier. Like, I don't know, bro. Like,
C60.
going off the word of like a 17-year-old is a little bit like rich for a lot of us. This is like basically our entire fucking life is aping shitters. I know you say don't buy it, and that's to cover your ass legally, but like the reality is like we
40%.
know what's going on. So
Keep
like if
going
we
up.
could just get that
I
I'm
don't think
confirmation.
touching
he said don't
50%.
buy it. I haven't heard that from Martin.
No,
He
we're
said
going to
don't buy
60.
it.
I'm
He's
already
only
at
been
50.
positive about the token. So let's not put
For
any
sure, for sure. He
words
said
in his
It's
it's
going to
mouth.
be
not
my
financial
highest trade
advice or
so far.
whatever. I
Let's
just
do it.
think like it's
I don't even think he said it's not financial advice. I didn't even hear that. So
We
Yeah,
riding it.
I'll give financial advice. I don't care. Why do people think that's a
yeah,
thing?
give us financial
What?
advice about the
50,
Why
token.
do people think that's a thing, by the way? You could
70
give financial
selling.
advice to somebody. You could call somebody and say, hey, listen, I like
Sold.
NVIDIA stock. This is financial
How
advice.
much I
Like, you don't
sell
need a
for?
license to do that. Like, people are so
You leaving?
retarded.
Yeah, you're
All right,
right. You're
reset,
right
gang.
about that. 100%. So let me ask you this, Martin.
Yup.
Let's say it comes
65% right
out
there.
and it turns out he had nothing to do with this token. Are we allowed to come after you with
That's what we like to
pitchforks and
see.
knives? Like
That's just not possible.
it's not possible.
It's not possible.
That's how you're staking your second chance all on this.
Literally
Dang,
not
I actually
possible.
banged that. I'm not
It
gonna
doesn't
lie.
mean that this is a
Look at it
token that's
going
going to
down
get
now.
$10 million per token or something like that, but it's just what you just said is not possible.
is it
I
possible
banged
that
that
Trump
entire
fucking looks at
uptrend
crypto Twitter, says these
from
guys are fucking
36K to
bananas,
fucking
I'm quitting
71.
and I'm not going to actually use
No,
this?
it's about to pump
Like how
again. Look at
committed is
this
the
shit.
Trump side of things to making this like a utility token for fundraising and
That's a
actual shit like that?
totally different question
What does he
from the
mean by
question I
farming?
got, which I can answer with very high conviction because I know for 100% certainty. That is a question I cannot answer with high conviction. I really don't know.
Well, isn't that basically what matters? Like in the end, like
Well,
is he going to use it?
That's
Hold on, wait 1 second. Brandon, go ahead. You said you had some information.
Damn.
He asked. He asked. He said he had
So
some
that's what
It's
this
still
information.
is, a
connecting,
farming?
Sweeper. And while it's connecting, Martin, do you feel like since you've served your time and still people still
And
hold
that's not
well and
good?
over your head, that it's not fair, that if the country
But
has
how come I
forgiven
came
you
up?
and made you serve your time, that everybody else should?
I think everyone has to make that decision for themselves, and that includes for people who aren't felons. You know, whether you trust somebody or like somebody, you have to take their whole character into account. People look into my story and they believe it, they like it. You know, like I said, a
Oh,
lot of
okay.
people in this space and some of the luminaries in tech and investing and so forth follow me, and I don't think
Snoopy.
that's because they don't
This
like
guy
me. I
just
think it's because I
posted.
chat with them and they view me as their peer. And you know, if you find yourself that you don't like that, then I'm not going to lose sleep over it. And nor do I want to convince every single person. As long as my family and my friends like me, then and my cat, you know, that's all I really care about.
Martin, I'm a cat guy and not a dog guy, so I personally forgive you.
I'm allergic to cats.
Even though whatever you did had nothing to do with me, and I don't care. This token seems like it's as legit as it gets, Sweeper. I don't know. I don't know how to be more clear. It seems like when I
Dude,
earlier
it seems like it's going to a
I
bill.
told people, I said, hey, you need to put your rent money on this, and you need to take out,
Jimmy's
hurry and
dropping.
get a credit card and immediately put that on this. Who
Doggy's
cares about the
dropping. God
30,
damn.
40% APY? Put it on this. And I was right, per usual.
You
I just don't
can
know
be
what people are
rate.
doing.
You can be late on your rent, usually a few days. The landlord
How do you?
will
How can
let
you
you
tell what's
live.
a farming
Yeah, I
though?
mean, months, honestly. And if you're in California, you got
Brandon,
squatters'
can
rights,
you
you're
hear us
fine.
yet?
All right,
Brandon, you
Brandon's
said you
not
had a
connected,
question.
man. This Brandon.
Man,
You,
he's got some bad
you
internet.
can
He's
also
saying
you
he
can
needs to
also
have
eat
some.
cat food theoretically.
Oh, he had bad internet.
You eat. Someone's eating
You
cat
could eat
food.
cat food to save money to buy tokens if necessary.
Not tokens. Let's be clear. It's the DJT token that we're speaking of. Just to be clear.
Specifically that one.
Man, if this ends up being a rug sweeper, we're in
I don't
the
think.
hole deep here, dude.
Yeah, I think they put me under the jail. But no,
Damn.
listen. I mean, I have a little nugget of information. This is my 15 minutes of fame seems to never end over the years, but that's pretty much all I got. So
Martin, I know you have your own coin. I think it's called like Shaggoth or something. So did you like help write the code? You said you were familiar with Rust and stuff.
yeah, I mean, we use the stupid thing called SPL 22, which fucking sucks. It doesn't suck actually. It's fine. It's just that a lot of the tools like Dex tools and Dex Screener don't comply with SPL 22, which idiot me thought that was like the most updated, useful sort of token standard. And it turns out that everyone's still using the old one. So that was a little frustrating, but I think, you know, whenever you like make a serious project on blockchain, you really have to give it like 5 or 10 years. Like it's just not gonna work right away. And if it does, it's probably something wrong with it. Like if you're gonna actually use software the way it was meant to be used instead of just like, you know, a meme token or something like that, but like
No.
actually at the very least like sort of like a store of account or an account system
I
for
just bought
assigning
Snoopy's dip.
value or something like that, let alone some cryptographic part of it. You know, I think you have to give it time, and you know those tokens are a little bit different from the flash and the pan tokens we're all kind of used to. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't
26K
think
market
Iggy will
cap.
be here in 6 months or a year. I don't think a lot of these tokens will be, even though they make you smile or make you laugh. I thought this one BlackRock was
We are
really
gonna
funny.
see.
They put a lot of time into cartoons and a lot of time into the
Jimmy's
joke,
dropping
and
again, but he
I
keeps
thought it was
ranging like
hilarious.
this.
But it's not a
If it goes another
financial
low range,
asset,
I'm gonna
you
buy
know.
again. It's
It's
easy
kind of just
20%.
a joke.
Unless the
And I
dev sells,
understand
then
that
you're fucked.
I'm
Well, the dev already
talking
sold,
bad
so
about
he
a
has to
lot of
buy again.
people's investment philosophies, but you know, Bitcoin is a little more serious. Ethereum is a little more serious. Solana itself is serious, and those are more serious than sort of a misspelled like a Joe Bowden or something like that. Like they're funny, great, but like, if is that
You just got
worth
in?
more than what you could do in private equity. Like if you took the market cap of some of these things and you could buy an actual skyscraper
So that
in
shit's
New York
about to
City, or
skyrocket then
you
if
could
it's
buy a
alerting
private
people to
equity
buy it.
company, a company that's, you know, like a private equity company would buy, that makes real money. You know, the tokens are fun. I think they're gambling more than anything. They're kind of fair gambling, right? If you play lotto, you're going to lose 50% in the net present
I'm
value
up
or expected value, I
8%
should
on
say.
this Snoopy. I'm gonna go
Whereas
for
in
10 and
meme
sell.
token, I think it depends on the token. Some of them you probably have worse expected value and you're going to get rugged. But
Keep
some
going
of
up,
them, if there's a
please.
community takeover or it's a really fair launch or whatever, you actually might be okay, and
That
people
shit's
prefer
about
to
up. I ain't gonna
gamble
lie,
that way.
Snoopy.
And I don't think
I'm gonna just
gambling is
hold this
something
bitch
that
for a
we can
second.
erase from our brains as humans. It just seems to be part of us. Every culture does it. Every, you know, time period of society we've done it, and that's one kind of area that we enjoy. And meme tokens are just a way to gamble, I think, which there's nothing wrong with. At least they're not deflationary, right? Like the dollar is printed every day. More Joe Biden's not getting printed, so there's something kind of neat about that. That's kind of cool. But I do think like Bitcoin's a very serious financial asset that's gained huge uptake, right? It's a Lindy asset in effect. You know, when I first came out of jail, I gave a long talk, and people from the CEO of Coinbase was there, the Winklevoss twins, Mark Andreessen, many great people in our industry. And one of the things I said is like Bitcoin really isn't perfect from a performance perspective and stuff like that, but it's been very much been hardened over time, you know, by, you know, sort of attackers and other folks, and it's very sturdy, and it's not gone down since it started, right? It works.
And Bitcoin runes and Bitcoin ordinals and BRC20s weren't around when you were talking. Now we have development on Bitcoin,
Yeah,
which is going to
I
change the entire game.
maybe, right? I'm less bullish on it.
No, I think Opcat changes Bitcoin severely, and I mean, ETH is going to be dead due to what's
A lot
happening
of
on Bitcoin.
people,
But
yeah, a lot of people are betting on
let's go
that,
to
and it
Brandon. He has
certainly
some
might be
questions he
true.
wants to ask you. But is he going to say
Hey,
anything?
what's
Let's see
up,
if his
guys?
mic works.
Yeah, is that going
Yeah,
now?
yeah. Go ahead.
Okay,
Ask
cool.
your
Yeah, no,
question, please.
I had to cycle a few times. What's up, Martin? Money from Instagram.
Hello.
How we doing, bro? Yeah, no, I actually I didn't have a
Damn.
question. I just
Jimmy's
wanted
just
to
booming.
provide, I think, maybe some insight onto, you know, there's a few things that are happening in the market, and we keep referring to meme coins, but
Holy shit.
I believe more in the politify side of this, and it's going to be interesting because I've actually been hip to the
And the
fact
death
that
sold,
this
so that means just
could
people
happen,
controlling
and
it. I'm
I
about to
still
buy a
don't
dip.
have the type of confirmation that Martin has. But you know, listen, we did a space the other day,
I
and
bought
we
at
had on Andrew
45,
Tate,
and then I
and we had
sold
on
at
Don
fucking
Jr.,
70.
and I brought Don on personally. And I think that if the family, in sort of a greater
Yeah, I know.
mean, was aware of something like this, then
It's
that
okay. I
may
can't.
not have happened the way that it did. And I probably would say, Martin, that if you're correct in everything
Man,
that you've said, that it was
that's how it
80%
be
ready
though.
and somebody leaked it, or you know, maybe deployed and got trigger happy. That's definitely a possibility. There are people that I know that are in those, you know, sort of younger crowd that hang with Barron and have developed a relationship with them. And of course, you know, Trump has done sneakers, Trump has done NFTs. So the concept of him doing a meme coin or Politify coin is not only, you know, possible, but pretty
Might
obvious.
retract
And I know
down to
that it's been
60, huh?
circled in their crowd among, you know, Trump and directly and people that are surrounding him to
Yeah.
do it. Now, I think that the opportunity lies in this because, you know, I'm helping with the marketing of, you know, MAGA with two A's, Make America Great Again, again.
But you're
And
on ETH, so it's like kind of a shitty coin. That's the problem.
yeah, well, I mean, listen,
You already started in a bad
so,
foundation.
yeah, I mean, listen, the
Damn, I just
larger, you know,
sold.
meme coins, even though this is Politify, but it's still a variation of a meme coin.
Damn.
I think that, you know,
See that?
there's a ton of liquidity in
Jesus
ETH.
Christ, we're coming
I
up
feel
with too
like
many things
it,
now.
you know,
Meme coin,
from a
culture
gas
coin,
perspective, it's
solidify.
more expensive. From a network
See that
perspective, it's
candle?
a lot slower. But
Yeah, no, the meme coins are on Solana now. There's only like 2 or 3
Yeah, I ain't gonna
Bitcoin
lie.
and ETH that are bigger
Right.
than
Well, the
Solana.
longevity,
So
the longevity
It's like
on
nerve
of the
wracking
ones
because it
on
might just fucking
Peepo
go all the way
is,
up and not
has
drop no
proven to
more.
be true with Pepe
100K might be the
and
last time we can
yeah. I
buy.
mean, listen, the,
You never
Solana is a
know.
lot like the electric
Pepe,
car.
wait, let's not talk about longevity with cycle. So let's just be clear.
No,
I thought
it's
you had some
definitely not though.
information
It's
about
gonna
the
come
token.
down at least a little
Well,
bit.
So it seems
what
like
I'm sort of
Martin is closer to this than you.
maybe,
I
maybe.
don't think so. I disagree, Sweeper, because I don't know if you know this, but he runs the Money Instagram account. That's as close as you can get.
Maybe he's the deployer.
Did you
Are you the
just
dev?
hard chill this guy's Instagram, bro? Hey, everybody follow me since we're doing that. Hey, follow Rasmer, everybody.
No, listen.
Mine too.
There are
Yep.
conversations that are happening within the family, and again, this seems a little premature. There's no website. There's no
What does that even mean? The
community,
family?
and you would,
Of course,
You
families have
if it is
motherfuckers.
conversations.
legitimately
What type
attached to
of
the Trump family,
conversations?
that
What
they
do
would
you
at
know?
least have a website in development and have some sort of plan. But the point that I was more so trying to make is that I think that there are opportunities still with Politify to go towards it's like what the super PACs are doing in real world with dollars. They can also start doing with crypto. And
Oh
although
God,
some
it
of these
did.
tokens might not be licensed and able to have that same sort of guidelines that are set around them, these tokens can obviously do things like charge a
Bitch, just
tax,
go down a little bit. Holy
generate
fuck.
percentage of the token supply, and auto donate. I mean, there's a lot of ways that these things can make a significant impact.
Man, they don't want us
So
to
let's
buy
say that
in.
what we found to be,
I mean, most
true
of
Go
those
based
down
on
a
dollars
what
little.
follow
Martin has
vested
brought
So
to the table.
let's say this. It looks
No.
like there's only one token endorsed by Trump,
We wasn't locked
according to
in. Look at
Bo
that
out, and it
150
is
wick.
the DJT token.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. It doesn't
140.
look like it's the MAGA or the MAGAGA, whatever yours
Yeah.
Yeah,
is.
20,
I don't
100K wouldn't
think
even
I don't
been
think that a
bad.
direct
Oh,
endorsement
right
is
here, look.
important
Right
as
here,
as
look.
what the goal of the token would be. So let's say
Oh no! For us Bitcoin traders,
Nah.
I mean Rasmus, is the direct endorsement more important or whatever this
No,
guy
no.
said?
If Trump fucking tweeted this contract
Should have
address,
been.
bro, it's 1.5 billion within 30 minutes, bro. Like dead eye.
It's
Hold on.
15
I don't think
Happened
we're
billion.
too
gonna
quick.
get him to tweet a contract
Yeah, dude.
address.
Yeah, I mean,
Next
listen,
drop, I'm
it would
going
No,
on.
yeah, it'll be a
Another
fruit.
in fact,
drop
I
like
think it
that.
probably hits the $8 or $10 billion over the course of a couple months.
Instead, we need a screenshot of Donald Trump's Phantom wallet with part of the
Man.
supply that
Let's
he's gonna burn.
go.
That's what we need.
Now he's got to do the
Martin, can you
video like
get
he
that
did for
for
the
us?
NFT. If when
I'm
we get
pretty
to this,
sure.
I will burn the token. Here's my phantom. We gotta have
Yeah,
one of those
what do
videos.
you
Yeah,
guys think
Martin,
of
can you get us that? Can you get him to burn it
what do you
for
I
us?
guys
ain't
think
gonna
of
lie,
that
I'm about to
giveaway?
just throw point
And
like a
at
Oh my god.
300
.09 in that
million
bitch.
market cap, we need Jesus
.07
to
type
fucking
shit
What do
right
you
burn
guys
that
now.
shit.
think?
On
What do
this
you guys
wick.
think of burning if he
Buy.
wins?
Oh, that'd be
Thank you.
great. Burn it if he
Nope.
wins. What happens if he
We'll do a
doesn't win
little
though?
point.
You know what happens.
Yeah, then he one wicks it.
Rugs.
Trump burns it.
Yo, Martin, if Trump can
Do a
post
little
videos
point
about Trump
one.
NFT and hard show that, like, I don't
In a
understand
second.
why the meme coin should be any
I'm
different.
already up
You're so
50%.
impatient, and I come to you on this day bringing you gift, and you disrespect me with this nonsense.
Nah, I love
I
you,
don't know
brother.
how I'm up
Thank you.
50 and
Appreciate it.
when I'm literally like
Bro
down
gave
though.
us the
Don't
alpha.
make sense.
Martin, you got to go buy the Trump token on Bitcoin. If you guys are serious about Bitcoin.
No.
Yeah, I think that's important.
Now,
The
definitely
Bitcoin
get
tokens
your
are going to be more
ungovernable
important.
over
There
on the
we go.
Bitcoin blockchain. The best rune there is.
Yeah, no. So Martin, you not doing anything on Bitcoin runes, Bitcoin ordinals?
I tried it. It's too hard for my small brain. It just didn't.
I
It just
doubt
didn't
that.
So
compute to
when I
me.
buy
Like
in
it's
on
a lot of
Phantom,
work. It's not a lot of fun.
how the fuck you
It
say it?
just sucks.
Phonem.
Sorry.
It says right here.
Are
It
you
says do
conceding
you
that
look at your
fun is
holdings?
part of crypto trading and that's part of the utility? Is that something you would admit openly right now?
I mean, I think if it's supposed to
Yeah, okay.
be
So when it says
fun
remaining,
stuff like ordinals or whatever,
like so when it says
oh,
sold,
one of my friends inscribed, like I said that Bitcoin would go to a
yeah.
million by year end. And I have a very specific reason. And so I
All
SHA
right. And
256
so
hashed
like
that, and my friend
how come it says I
inscribed it
invested
on chain.
0.27?
And the whole thing just fucking confused me. I hate to say it, like maybe I do need to go back into Bitcoin development
Okay.
101 But you know, I know Eric Wall. Okay, like, you know,
Just read the Ordinals white paper. You'll
You,
get it.
yeah, you need to go read the Ordinal white paper. There's an Ordinal handbook. I mean, if you can read, you should be able to figure it out. And I think you
can
can read.
confirm.
That's the only
So, I mean,
problem with it versus Solana. Half of crypto Twitter can't read. I don't know if you
Yeah, I got
are
out.
aware of that. So you know, but for you,
And
Mark,
guess how
go
much
ahead.
I
And
made,
Solana
Jimmy?
are like
Says I made
Solana.
People are
49%
pitching
somehow.
Solana as an L2 of Bitcoin potentially, and you already saw that with Pups bringing Solana.
So someone keeps
Bitcoin
stacking that
assets
percentage
to
on top of
Solana.
that.
So I mean, there's a pretty good intersection. You have a
That's
Zeus
kind of
network that's
stupid.
doing that. So, I mean, I think
I mean, the
if you're
important thing is
fading
I
this
said that
room
I think
narrative,
Bitcoin's.
you're in trouble.
So there's no way
I
for
said
me to even
Bitcoin's going
see.
to 1 million by year end. Just in case I need to repeat that again.
Oh, and he knows
Yeah, I
Trump,
mean,
guys. He's giving us
yeah,
alpha.
we
Yo.
you know that same guy. What was the guy's name? Balaji said he's going to 1 million within whatever days, and then he got people to bid up Bitcoin, and he made more money on the options contract he had out, and
He
lost the
sold at a
bet.
good
Like we
time.
played this game before, man. We know
But
the
Well,
yeah,
game.
no, that would be butter.
I
You
talked to
find some
Balaji
far
2 days
shit.
ago, and there may or may not have
Shit that
been
gets you an instant.
a family
And
member
it's all like
on the
right there,
call.
basic. You don't gotta do no
So,
crazy shit to
you
see
know,
what's going
Balaji's
on.
a maxi. You know, he's
Holy shit. Yo, keep talking, Martin. He's working for our bags. Let's get it.
you know, it's 2 a.m. I'm starting to lose focus here and letting some
I
alphas
don't
slip.
either, because
But
Telegram be
no, I
tweaking,
mean,
bro.
Balaji's he's a maxi. He's a strict maxi.
Should actually be
I think he
tweaking.
breathes and
If
sleeps
this shit
Bitcoin
hits
for a living. Not for a living. You know, he's a very successful dude. I have huge
100K, I'm
respect
buying
for him.
again. I don't care. No, I
But he is a
can't.
maxi,
Bro, I do that every
and
time.
that comes with a certain philosophy. It's
Passes
almost
the
religious.
lower low, and I buy
You
it,
know,
and
and
it
that's
keeps going
fine. I
lower.
think
I
Bitcoin's
get shit on.
amazing. I'm not ready to, you know,
That's a
be
bad
religious
habit of
about
mine.
it. It's just software. I've seen a lot of software come and go in my life. I do
Because
think
I'm
Bitcoin's here
thinking
to
like, oh,
stay.
it just hit
I
lower
do
than
think it's
it.
going
It's
to 1
right
million by
there.
year
Yada
end.
yada. It's gonna go up. I
So
don't know why I
that's a
think
pretty
that,
bold
but that's what
prediction. I don't make
my
that
brain
prediction
instantly goes to, and
because
I
I
get
want to
shit
be
on.
flamboyant or crazy or like get
That's
attention.
literally
I
how
make
I
it because I
lost all day
actually think
today.
it'll
Is from
happen.
literally
What's
just
your
that
what's your
right there.
catalyst for that prediction, Martin?
I wrote down the whole
As soon as
thesis
it breaks
and
the lower
hashed
low,
it
I
and
buy that
inscribed it
bitch, and it goes
on,
down.
you know, as a inscription. And if it comes true or not, I'll be disclosing it, I guess. But I mean, in sum and substance, I think it's
So
fine
funny. I made a
that
bag,
there's
lost a
mass
bag, made
adoption
a
of
bag,
Bitcoin,
lost
and
a
I think
bag
that
times 10 today.
well, separation of church and money, or state and money, I should say. We have separation of church and state, so why not
Yeah.
separate money and state? And I think that'll happen. And
Yeah.
you know, we've seen enough about, you know, with dollar printing. We've seen enough with
The debt bought high. Does
you know,
that mean it's
just
gonna go
financial
higher?
mismanagement of our country. What better
Or is
solution
he
is
trying to
there?
pump his
Is
other
Bitcoin perfect?
wallets?
Absolutely not. Is there a better solution? Honestly, I mean, I come from a country called Albania. I was born here, of course, in America, but my parents were fresh off the boat, and you know, we don't need an Albanian currency. It doesn't make any fucking sense. You know, Argentina doesn't need their currency. Venezuela doesn't need their currency. Virtually no Baltic country needs their own currency. Maybe it makes sense for Euro to have a currency, but for of the 190 countries of the world, probably like 8 need their own currency, and the rest can use Bitcoin. And I think they're probably a better fiscal policy or monetary policy than those other countries. So I think there's a lot to gain there. Again, the Lindy effect
Yeah, dog's been
is
on
very
some weird
strong.
shit.
It's super
I'm going to
important.
sleep
There's
on it
this
though. I ain't
collective
gonna lie.
delusion that we all believe that Bitcoin's really valuable. I don't think it's any different from fiat in some ways, other than it has that property of anti-inflation. In fact, it's disinflationary,
Yeah.
right? We lose Bitcoin over time.
I got mad faith in it though.
It disappears slowly. There's entropy. People lose keys, etc. In fact, we know many keys are
All
ever
right, let's
lost.
see if my analogy
So I
worked.
think
It hit
it's a
the
really,
lower
really
low, and then
interesting
it's
asset. You know, is it?
see if it's
Can
gonna
I tell
drop
you with 100%
or if it's
certainty
gonna
that
go up.
100 years from now we're still using Bitcoin? I cannot. It's
For
possible we're
Jimmy.
not. But you know, I certainly think it's something that we should adopt more strongly and aggressively, and we'll see if that happens. I could be wrong, but you know, I do think it's. If you look at Tether and what's happened there with stablecoins, they've actually been, you know, one of the biggest buyers of treasuries, and I think that's really kind of remarkable. So, is there a way to tie Bitcoin into our current financial system without expecting World War III or some kind of financial meltdown? I think you can harmonize this and make everything work. But
Hang on, Martin.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think you forgot that it's 2 a.m. and that you're monologuing about Bitcoin and your
No,
thesis.
that bitch got
I
up.
think you forgot, and we're getting tired. We are here for the DJT coin, and I wanted to ask you a question, Martin. You said we're being impatient with it. Do you believe there will be news on it in the next 24 hours, or we're going to have to wait longer than that?
I know for a fact there will be news on it in 12 hours.
Okay, so
within 12 hours.
Yo, do you guys all hear that?
Yeah. So
News on it in 12
this
hours.
is my thought,
Send it.
Martin. All right, are we going to do 12 hours from now or 24 hours from now? Same time, same
I'm
place.
not saying anything.
You can prove the haters wrong and kind of dunk on everyone here.
I don't actually care. So I run an AI software company that does financial information software as well. We've got 12 great guys here. We program all day. I don't work for President Trump. I don't work for Barron Trump. I work for my
There's no way it
investors,
actually
and
went up.
That's really what I care about. This is a lot of fun. It's cool to be around some famous people, but I do have to go back to becoming Cinderella and going back to go to work and do my job, which is to create shareholder value by growing revenue and earnings of my boring software. That's my day job, but it's cool to rub
I heard
elbows
the
with
mission about to
some cool people that
skyrocket.
I
If it
admire,
goes
but
down again, it's about to
I don't think it's
skyrocket.
gonna
It's
last forever.
consolidating.
Yeah,
Yo, how much?
It's really good for it.
No,
It's
you go for it, Rev.
How
consolidating
much
at
gains
its
did your
all-time
market maker
high.
print on that 250 million volume?
Jimmy,
The gains are immaculate.
Yeah, bro. Tell Trump and send half of that shit to Trump and tell him to tweet the CA.
We have to pamp it. PAMP.
Wow, Wei Wu, did you have a question for Martin?
Well, oh yeah, Wei Wu.
She's had her hand up.
Wei Wu. That's not even a person. It's a text to speech.
for
Oh,
break
did I get
140.
fooled?
Yep. All you
That's
have to do is
me.
click on their bio, Toonie.
For stays.
Yeah, we took them
Yep.
out. We're not
All-time high.
only real people.
Martin, what is your favorite Excel shortcut?
Oh boy. Well, as you know, I'm one of the
Yeah, I'm
masters. You
right,
could even
Excel.
say like a Michelangelo of Excel. I would say the shift key, shift space, and then control minus. That's like the Shkreli combo. That's when I have to remove financial records from the ledgers and change them with my own data. That's what I like to do. Shift space, control minus, put in my own data, control S, save, spreadsheets fixed, losses turned to gains, rinse and repeat.
So, Martin, what do you think about the MAGA or the token on ETH, the 400 whatever, $400
Okay,
million
volume,
Gay,
30K.
fake, gay, mostly gay and fake.
So the one, do we think that's
Already up
just dead? It's all the
400%.
liquidity is going to
Fuck.
DCT.
I would probably go to the real one if it were me, but again, I don't really care. Play with the tokens as you see fit. They're not bonds or stocks. They're different.
Yeah, that's crazy because let's say 12 hours or so from now,
Jimmy boys
these other
dropping.
tokens are just going to get absolutely smoked. With
maybe not. Markets are hard to predict, right?
No, it's not hard to predict. Really at all. I think it's
okay. Bet your life then. Bet your life then. Go ahead.
My life is on it. My whole life is on it.
Bitch.
You know what, Martin? I'll one up you. Rather than my life, I will literally eat my own shit.
I heard that. I heard of that. Heard you crypto freaks like to do that.
This is a recorded space footage.
Well, there's either two options. There's either two options. Trump comes out and endorses this DJT, and then everything else goes to zero, and that pumps, or the latter. Trump doesn't say anything, and all the other ones recover. So there's really two options here.
My life will not be that different either way, but
I mean, it depends if you hold some of the coin. If that shit goes to 10 billion,
Jimmy,
probably sell some clips and make some good bread. It's quick money.
10 billion, Jesus Christ.
I mean, bro, that's what happened. Like, you gotta realize that Trump putting out a tweet on this shit. People don't. I mean, I'm sure you do, Martin, and I'm sure some other people do, but him putting out a truth of any crypto or any coin would get literally picked up by every news channel. CNN would do an 8 p.m. segment on it. So you'd see people onboarded to if let's say it's a Sol coin, you would see, Phantom #1 in the App Store and a bunch of new wallets created. Just for people
but
to
if we're
buy
being
that shit.
real, Shane, more people see your tweets than watch CNN, if we're being honest.
Yeah, no, I agree. But then there's also every other news fucking network, as well as every single article in the book, as well as not just my tweets, but everyone on Twitter would be fucking sharing that truth that Trump made. So,
let me ask you a stupid question. I know this is like,
you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Everybody. Who's your favorite Trump son?
My favorite son?
Yeah.
Baron.
Yeah, it's
It's
gotta be
gotta
Baron.
be
I
Baron.
think
Let's be real.
I think Baron's
My
Baron's
God.
aura.
Tomo Adiba Trades.
Baron's aura is pretty fucking crazy.
It's a consensus, right?
Yeah, I
Like
mean
that's
Baron's
there's not even,
aura
it's
is
not even
pretty
close.
crazy.
I don't think it's even close, right?
Yeah, I mean he's the youngest. He hasn't done anything wrong yet.
Yeah.
No, in fact, it's the opposite. Everyone who talks about Baron has nothing but high praise. I'm being serious. Everyone who's interacted with Baron is just like he's
It's an autistic kid,
phenomenal
right?
young kid. He's a stud. He's really well put together. I've only heard really that he's super charismatic and super positive things.
Is he on the spectrum, Martin? I hadn't heard that before.
I mean, just take one look at him.
Yeah. I mean, bro, everyone successful is on the spectrum, bro.
Oh, that's
Martin's probably
wild.
on the spectrum. I'm not
I
even
think he
trying
looks
to be
like a dad.
disrespectful.
He's like what, 6'9"?
I think the irony is like nobody's even heard what this guy fucking sounds like. Like, you know, he's been a ghost.
The dev is cracked.
So it'd be
He
cool if
operates
he.
in the background with the cyber.
Well, it'd be cool if he does a podcast or something like that.
I heard he listens to Cardi.
Oh, is he going to be doing a podcast?
That's not
with
out. Yeah,
all
that's
these,
not
like,
alpha.
sick
I
guys?
What if
think
he
it'd be cool.
ends up having like a really high pitched voice? Like he comes out, and he's like, "Hello, I'm Barry Trump." I never heard him before.
That'd be so fucking funny.
The Bad Brother's about to get executed.
I think there's this massive conspiracy about him that he's like reincarnated and he used to live back in like the 1800s and there's a book written about him or he's in some book.
That's bullshit.
I believe it.
Traveling shit.
I believe it, and I believe that his whole point of this reincarnation was to create this token DJT, and that he's going to absolutely smoke it. So I believe it.
Well, I think we're going to be seeing a lot more of Baron this year. Is what I'll probably say now that he's a legal adult and his dad's running again. And his family needs to win. That's just my take, bro. I'm not saying that
Does
that's
he
going
have
to
a
do with
good
the
voice?
specific coin. I mean, everything I've heard about him is he's articulate and going to be getting into the spotlight more.
Is his voice bullish? Because on Solana, we've had a bad experience when we hear someone's voice for the first time and it's not so bullish.
I would say that
Bro, you can never make these. You can never make a lot of these fucking Solana degens happy, bro. And I love the crypto community and I love crypto, but the people always find a way to complain about something. You know, you could make somebody 50 grand and they say, "Why didn't I make 70?" You know, it's nuts.
So, do you know him? Or are you talking?
Do I know?
Like,
I've never met Baron. No, I've never met him. But
okay,
I know
so
people.
Martin, maybe Martin can tell us
I know
about the
people
voice.
that know him.
Sounds like his dad.
Oh, that's bullish.
Super
That's
fucking
bullish for the
bullish.
price action.
So I think the price is about to tick up because that was a concern. It seems like from some people.
I mean, the guy's 6'9". He mogs his own fucking dad.
Can you get Trump to say "mog" in a speech, bro? Like, just get a speechwriter to just slip that word in.
I was walking down the street, and then I saw my son. He mogged me. I got mogged.
I got mogged my dog the other day.
You just drop the A. It's just basically MAGA, right? Tell them to shorten it up.
Martin, what do you think about Vivek as a VP potential option?
I feel like you guys can do this political space later, right? This is a crypto.
I was just about to give the alpha. It's over.
No. I want to know about Vivek Ramaswamy.
Yeah, Sweeper, shut the fuck up.
Bad Brothers, enjoy.
I think, I know too much, but I will say I like Vivek a lot. I think he'd be an awesome VP. I think that he's going to be around a really long time, and maybe will be our president someday. But, you know, I think he's still, what, is he 40 yet? Like, he's very, very young. So we're going to see a lot of Vivek, hopefully, for the next decade or two.
Did Vivek dev the DJT coin?
I don't think he codes, bro. He was my biggest investor, so I know him fairly well. I don't think he codes. I don't think he has the tremendous skill it takes to point and click and create, you know, a token. So, no, I would say no.
In this 12-hour period, will we find out who the devs are running the X account, or are they going to stay anon?
I don't think you'll find out in the next 12 hours, but I do think you'll find out someday. I think that for now, I think these guys prefer that like a bunch of people, not me, but a bunch of other people, sort of speak about this. So like, I think there's some more famous people than me that are gonna kind of take over for this little cameo I've made and speak about it a little more intelligently, like household names. I'm not a household name.
That are gonna shill DJT is what you're saying.
That's in the eye of the beshiller.
They need to shill a little bit better than you have, Martin.
You
I'm
know,
gonna
I'm
be
not a
honest with you. You've
shiller.
given us some
names or like
information, but your shilling skills have
I'm
been
a,
Dude,
I'm a
I
god
just
awful.
first
really
of
hit this
all,
shit from 150 to 330, bro.
don't
Just
you ever
No.
don't
It
don't you
dumped.
ever say that about me. I'm a master shiller, but the things I shill are the things that directly benefit me, one, or two. No, I mean I'm kidding. Like I don't know how to shill something really opaque. Like I'm a value investor. I'm a
Yeah, man. I remember the Periscope
okay.
days back in
Okay.
New York.
You get it. I just
Yeah.
shilling is not my thing. Like the fact that I have even a shred of modicum of respect from some very important people is probably because I, believe it or not, I am a straight shooter. I don't try to say bombastic things and jump up and down and act like an idiot. Like, these are not secure financial assets. Like, these are meme tokens. You guys are mostly morons, and that's that.
I don't know about mostly morons. I mean, some of us have done quite well in this crypto
I
game.
mean, dog with hat, baby.
Martin, who do you think would win in the Ansem versus Tate duel of 2024?
What's the contest? Is it a physical fight?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
physical.
One hand behind Tate's
Ansem's
back.
he's actually world renowned for boxing.
That's what I heard. What are the odds? Everything has a value, right?
I think Tate's like minus 400, bro.
I'll think about that. Is it gonna happen?
No, it's not gonna happen. There's and
Are we going to care
Andrew
about
Tate would just
them in 6
destroy him.
months? Do you think? Like, what are we going to talk about in 6 months? Probably an election, right? Hopefully not more influencers.
That's the hope. We'll have a president that paves the way for freedom. Although it's hard. No one person can really control this country and change it. Although I think it sounds like Biden is worried about 2 Supreme Court justices. So Trump put down on 3 before. If he puts on another 2, man, the guy will profound influence. So that'd be cool. Yeah. We'll see. I think a lot of times we make big deals out of presidents and they don't really matter as much as we think. It's just theater for us. It's like the Super Bowl. It's like football, But it's still people still like football, right? So I can't wait for the debate, for example. I actually would love to open a poly market. I really don't like these people because they made a prediction market on this. If you guys want easy money, it was whether or not DJT is real. This is easy money. Buy that. It's real. You probably make more money on that than the token, possibly.
Well, let me say that has a time sensitive thing about it has to be revealed by June 21st. So I'm just throwing that out there.
3 days from now?
Yeah.
But how much volume is there? Because can I put 100,000?
Yeah, I asked the
not?
same thing of my gopher over here, and he said there was like 200,000, which I don't know. You just trade the token, but because I don't know what the curve looks like. Like if I put 50 grand, is it now 50-50? Like that just doesn't sound fun.
Yeah.
Illiquid prediction market.
Is there's this intern, I don't know if you've seen, but they got these interns like Hugo Martingale tweeting like funny shit on the Polymarket account. It's kind of like the new meta. So if you start your own competitor, you're gonna need to match that.
Is there? I'm definitely not gonna do that. But is there a way to create some poly markets about what are we trying to create? I just had an idea. Let me get back to
Whatever
you.
you say right now, I'm sending it directly to the Polymarket intern, and it'll be up there within like 10 minutes. So I just want you to know, bro. Keep your IP close.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what it was I was asking, but the 3 a.m. in my mind kind of.
Yeah, I think we're gonna close this pretty soon. Maybe
You said what?
like closing thoughts, and then we'll wrap it because it is
Look at
2:47 in the
Grumpo.
morning on the East Coast, and some of us got stuff to do.
Well, I think we got a pretty good
I'm in
confirmation.
Grumpo and Jimmy right now.
Seemingly somewhat pretty
They're
reliable
both about to
source,
fucking moon
Do
rocket.
your own research, but what do you say?
Grandpa's just
24
trying to
hours. We
fucking
should do it
break
more.
through 60. 600,
Martin,
I
you want
mean.
to end with anything?
No, I appreciate everyone listening. Yeah,
I bought it at
I think
400.
that bet that it's real is pretty good, but the 3 days thing kind of scares me. But yeah, there's so many fun things to bet on, but I'll try to come
There you
up with
go,
something
breakthrough.
regarding this
We
thing.
need another candle above it.
It actually would be kind of interesting to create a like rug put, if that makes sense. I don't think there's any chance it could rug, but I'd love to see somebody bet on that, and I would like bet
Fuck
against
yeah.
it. So that could kind of be
Jimmy's
interesting. We
up.
compare the two depending on the insurance price. Yeah, that's really it. Thanks for listening. Expect more in the coming days.
Appreciate everyone for coming. Follow the speakers on the panel. And this is recorded so you can come back, listen, and see if what we said was correct and if Martin was right. Everyone have a good night.
Is it a bad thing if the dev never sold?
No. It's actually better. It probably means he's gonna work on it.
So the dev is the person that created the token.
Yeah, or a team of people, depending on how big the token is.
Okay. And so good coins the dev will drop and buy and work on it to make it go higher. Pump and dump, like fuck you coins, devs will buy shit on kids and then sell it to shit on people. Does that sound right? So how do you, if the dev doesn't buy after like the first like pump, does that mean pretty legit?
No, it doesn't mean anything. Devs sometimes buy when their token launches just because they double down on it or they want to snipe some of the supply up. But usually a dev doesn't have to do that because they can give themselves a supply like before the launch. And if it's a good dev, he probably gave himself like a small amount, maybe 5%. So anything under 6% for a dev to be holding it is not bad.
Okay, right. Say that. I'm up 40% on this one trade, and this other trade I'm up like 5%. I don't know how I'm only up 5% because I bought at 40K and it's 60K, but fuck it. Take it. It's better than negative. Our doggy's going down. Or going up, I mean. Slowly but surely. I'm definitely sleeping on that one, I ain't gonna lie. Hopefully I don't wake up and it's fucked. Holy shit. Gum's about to hit 1 million. Jimmy's about to hit 200K.